Sexton. Hold on.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Read us into the sext.
No.
What are you writing? Type it up. Come on.
Read it.
No.
You're on the podcast. You're live.
You're not even going to do an
just
introduction.
Just read it. It's all right.
Just sitting there texting.
No one cares.
What's it say?
What does it say?
Don't be a scumbag.
I think I said something like,
what that booty hole do?
no, I want to eat it from the back. She said, oh, yeah, really? I said, yeah, without a doubt in my mind. I wouldn't miss an interview. She said, good, I'd be your favorite meal. Word.
That's
kind of crazy.
You're going to eat it from the back.
Well, my brother's celibate for 2 months. Pussy!
He really is, though.
That's how easy it is! Fucking idiot.
That's the title of the episode. Mako celibate.
Mako is celibate. No one cares about his celibacy.
Like, nobody cares.
But I do think it's crazy. Like, he's putting up all these models, and it's like, it's basically like he's going to these buffets, because you know these girls are fucking sleeping around.
And he's like, I'm on a diet. I can't eat
exactly. It's like, but you're at the fucking hometown buffet. You see the mashed potatoes. It's right there.
And the problem is Mako wants like a real relationship. Mako just wants to be like loved.
Yeah. Okay.
And
so you're getting real deep.
Well, you're not gonna find that with these girls.
Marco just wants to be loved.
He does.
So you think they're all clout chasing?
1,000%.
But wouldn't they fuck him though? They're clout chasing. Do you think he's just like not? You just think he's a little weird and he doesn't have game? Is that what you're trying to say?
He's zero game.
I think he definitely doesn't have a smooth approach at all. Like his approach game is rough.
No, he's probably like, hey, do you want to fuck me?
It's like, have you ever like thought about like what your cum might taste
Looks
like?
like you're like top 5 positions for like the sex that like we might have. I don't know.
I couldn't think that
just like throwing it out there. You know what I mean? Like just want to like.
And he's like not even looking at you.
Dude, he puts on Gone Girl. He puts on Gone Girl when he brings the girls over to the house.
Watch this movie.
After watching that, I'd get up and be like, I'm not dying today. I'm good.
You don't think when he puts on Gone Girl, those girls are like sharing their location with their friends and be like, just in case something happens.
100%.
Like, I'm here.
Have you guys? Did you? I don't know because it was different, right? Because like communication growing up, but like if I'm going somewhere like for the first time and I've never been somewhere, I throw the address in the group chat just in case.
See the difference between somebody
female. Why would you throw your location out to
crazy.
people? That's weird.
That's me?
Yeah.
You don't know if you're getting... Dude,
by a girl?
After whatever happened to my boy, I will never not tell my friends where I'm at.
All right, what happened to your boy?
What happened to my brother?
The one in Florida.
Mikey?
Okay. That's different. Yeah, that's different.
You know what I mean? Me and the girl...
That's at his house, though. That was
at his own crib.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so you dig it just in case you get set up. Is that what you're trying to say? Yeah.
The difference between like Mako and somebody that like actually got pussy is like if y'all coming over, we're watching Wedding Crashers. That's the go-to. That's the go-to. Like, hey, we're gonna get this thing done tonight.
Any comedy
get him
movie.
laughing, and then he'll put on Gone Girl. It's like somebody's like the wife's dying.
And then he wonders why no one
kidnapped.
wants to suck him or fuck him.
Yeah, it's like it's crazy. It's crazy to me. I don't understand it.
I completely understand it. Like, I could totally see how this kid's celibate.
Do you think there's a possibility that he's like a serial killer and we just don't know? Like, would you be like honestly shocked?
I don't think I'd be shocked.
Like if he was just killing, like
no,
just
I don't
dropping
think I'd be
bodies.
shocked. It wouldn't stun me. I'd be like, all right, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah. He loves true crime. He's just out there like, you know, what would you think his prime type, like who would you think would be his victim?
Fat girls.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, definitely.
The bigger the better.
Oh, yeah. 100%. That's why he's celibate. 'Cause it's like he's hanging around all models. So he's like, I can't.
Yeah, he just can't even do it. He can't do it. He can't get it.
just can't.
Yeah, they're like trying to do it to him.
Like,
like
please
crazy.
just let me come over.
Yeah.
I can't.
How are you gonna put
I'm
up-
celibate.
How you gonna put up?
I can't
How you
do
gonna
it.
put up that you're celibate after like for like the past like couple of months? You've just been like around like I don't know. Again, I couldn't get a direct answer of what the fuck it actually is.
Well, I
what
just
is
think
going
he's like
on.
on a
Celibate means
dry
he's
spell.
not fucking.
I understand what celibate is.
Okay.
Tiger Woods is practicing being celibate.
Yeah, because he's trying to win the Masters.
Yeah,
Which,
he's trying to win the Masters.
yeah. Maybe
Marco's not. Yeah, what's Marco trying to do?
But you did have a famous drought there for a while. You had a fucking
Yeah, but
drought that
he
we.
acknowledged it as a drought. He didn't say, no, I'm just practicing celibacy.
That is true.
Oh, yeah, dude.
There's a huge difference. There's
Yeah,
a
it's like he's like,
fucking
no, I
massive
also
difference.
came
I'm
to the-
trying to fuck. That's what
I
you're
also
saying.
came to the realization, like my behavior and like what I do as far as like a social aspect. I wasn't gonna meet anybody. It would have to have been like a Tinder meetup type deal. Like I wasn't
Yeah,
going
and
out.
like
you
they
know,
would have
like,
to
I
come
wasn't-
pick you up.
Yeah,
It's like
like-
not a good look.
He's got an Uber.
I got to.
It's like he's Uber
Hey,
exists.
what do I need? What
It's
do I
like
need?
the
to-
80s.
It sounds like I need to get put
Yeah,
in a
you
car
can always
seat.
be like, hey,
Yeah,
we're
just
gonna be
traveling.
drinking. Let's just Uber.
Yeah.
I'll meet you there in Uber.
Absolutely, that's an easy
it.
way to do
Yeah.
it.
I don't want to drink and drive.
Yeah, no, I realize that though. Like you got to realize where you're in, and if you're what playing field you're in. Like Marco's all in the playing field and getting zero play. So, I mean, hey, best of luck to you. I've been there before, way longer than 2 months, bro. So I don't feel in the slightest bad for
Yeah,
you.
I was celibate.
Celibate,
I was
my
celibate
dick.
from pregnancy for fucking 6 months.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you were 6 months celibate.
Easy.
You did it on purpose too.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's
Like if she came up to you, was like, "Please fuck me," you were like, "No, I can't. I'm practicing
I don't
celibacy."
listen
exactly.
personally.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess we'd have to cross that road when we get there. I'm a horny person, but like I don't know if I'd really be down for banging pregnant fiance, wife, whatever it is. I don't know. I
Well,
don't
it's you. There's a lot of restrictions. It's like not like you're not.
That's what I mean,
you're
Justin.
not
I don't.
fucking.
Yeah, Justin. I don't need that. I don't
There's
need.
a big difference between like having sex and fucking. You're not
Yeah.
fucking.
Yep. Listen. I hear you. I hear you. Gotta get with the fucking.
You know.
Now, what the fuck are
And
you
you're like,
talking about?
you're like, I don't feel like having a threesome
Business
with
stuff.
like.
Sorry, I'm working.
I don't feel like having a threesome with my kid.
Oh my god, dude.
I don't get why you feel that way.
I don't want to poke him or anything.
Yeah, you're gonna poke him. You know,
I don't want to poke
that
those
fucking
toes. of
tiny
his.
thing, tiny pecker.
I don't want to poke his toes. Well, I'm not Irish, bud. I'm Italian.
I'm Italian.
I'm Italian. I'm
I'm
Italian.
Italian.
I'm Italian.
I love when that kid talks about the Yankees. That's the funniest stuff that kid does. I mean,
Who?
Italian. When that kid, Jake Botch or whatever his name is.
Oh yeah,
When
yeah.
he talks about the New York Yankees, it's the best thing in the world.
Botch is funny. Yeah.
It's like, fucking Rizzo!
Do you know? I think he's like really Jewish.
I think he is too. I think that
Yeah.
that's like that's a
It's a shtick,
shtick.
yeah.
Shtick.
A shtick, a sketch.
Shtick.
Stick or
Yeah.
shtick?
Shtick.
Shtick. So
Yeah, it's another
shtick.
Jewish term.
You actually did 3 words.
SHTICK.
He did
Shtick.
skit, sketch, and stick, and did put them all together.
Yeah.
'Cause you're like
Shtick.
sketch,
A
stick.
sketch.
Sketch.
What's
He's
up,
like
brother?
a schnafferma with the wind
And
yet.
yet,
Tuesday. What's up, brother?
I can't believe this is going to be the last episode we ever
You guys
do.
don't know that kid? You
Who?
guys have to know Sketch by now. The kid that wears the CJ Stroud jerseys, the white kid.
Oh, yes,
He's
yes.
the
Famous
streamer.
man, a Madden
Yes.
streamer? Like, is that?
Yes, brother. Yes,
Yeah.
because
Oh,
he's
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
awesome, dude. Like he's all day.
Yeah.
Like he's so fucking funny. He's a man, dude.
He's got to have something wrong with him. Would you
No, it's a thing. He's just playing a character.
I
He's
don't
a
think
no
he's
way.
playing a
No
character.
fucking way,
Dude,
Nico.
go-
Nico, I have
I've
no
seen
problem with the kid.
interviews when
I
people
like him.
ask him, like, is there like something wrong with you? And he's
No.
like, no. It's
He
a
just
no.
don't know.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
just doesn't
Yo,
know.
he was in like he's actually that's just his thing. Like that's just
Well,
like
it's like Nico. When we ask him if there's something wrong with him and he like doesn't know that there is.
what's up, brother?
See?
Yeah, no, the kid's definitely got something.
Tuesday.
He's on some type
special
of
teams,
spectrum.
special plays, special players. It's awesome,
Yes, yeah,
dude.
yeah, I like the
Everybody's
kid.
doing it. What's up, brother? I think it's awesome.
That's great.
But yeah, no, kid's like a normal kid. Fucking went to Mississippi State, like played like club sports or whatever.
Are
but
you
he's like
trying
a
to say
normal
someone
kid.
that's on the spectrum can't go to college?
No, I'm just trying to say that I think it's funny that like I love that after like, you know, like a whole like streaming thing, like games, like video games and streamers kind of got like this like huge wave, right? With like the ninjas and all that. And like people never thought like, all right, that was the pinnacle. Like you can't do that again. Like then there's these kids that are like really young and up and coming. And like he's literally just taking the world by storm.
I
It's
just
awesome.
could never get behind the thought of watching other people play video games.
Sometimes it's
Like
it's
even
sometimes
when I
it's
was
a
a
break.
kid,
It's
but
a
even
nice
when,
breakup.
even when I was a kid, like if like you two are playing Madden, like I'm bored out of my mind watching you two. I want to be playing. So
No,
I can never
yeah.
get down with somebody just watching them play video
Sometimes
games.
people want to do it too, because like ultimately
think-
you're not as good as the people that you're watching. Like when it comes to like the Call of Duties, unless you cheat. But fucking you
she
watch
does
good
it.
gameplay, so it's like I guess if you enjoy video games as much, I mean, like it's
Well,
it
it's
is
like
what it
it's
is.
the same thing.
It's
like
a different age too.
I watch if there's anybody playing golf, a golf hole, I watch it. Doesn't matter who it is.
You watch people open packs of cards. That's
No, I didn't do that. I did that for my kid one
Sure you
time.
did.
My kid liked to watch it.
timeout.
My kid liked to
Stop
watch it.
blaming your fucking kid, because
Blame
you
his
said
kid
me
for
and my
everything.
kid really get into
Yeah,
watching
because he
packs.
wanted to watch it. What do you want
But
to tell
me
you?
and my kid really enjoy opening up packs of cards.
Anyways, here's the
cards
point.
Packs.
I'll tell you what me and my kid are into now. But anyways, anything that we like, any person playing a hole. Jay Fine goes out there and he's playing a hole of golf.
You
I'll
wanna
watch
watch it.
I'll watch it whether it's good or bad
Everybody
or whatever.
except me.
No, you get cancer or AIDS from watching
me.
Justin swing a golf club. It's really embarrassing.
Marco too.
Oh yeah,
Marco's the
Marco's
same
just as
way.
bad. He's you want to see if someone's on the spectrum, you watch Marco play golf.
If you want to go home, if you've never wanted to leave anywhere quicker than you've been somewhere, watch my brother play golf.
I do
'Cause, like,
enjoy playing, but I'm not good at all at it.
which is the beautiful thing about golf, bro.
All right, shout out at Twin Tour Golf. They do fucking mini golf, one hole by one hole. I've been locked in on them for probably about 6 months. They were at 2,000 followers. Now they have maybe 250,000 followers. Me and my kid watch every single hole.
What do they do? Just mini golf?
They play one hole of mini golf every single. Well, you know, there's like 4 of them, 4 main characters. They just play mini golf. That's it.
Oh, wow.
Every hole.
There's
And they release it on a certain schedule. They'll release 3 holes at a time.
I would
3 videos.
I would murder them all.
Nico, you said that you thought 45 was a good score.
I don't know if I've ever been on record saying that. No,
Yes,
that's
you
a good
did,
score.
because
I won though.
You won. You beat all your retard friends.
Okay,
So
and
whoever was there
I'll
with
beat
you?
your fucking son too. How
My
about
son
that?
will definitely beat you. 100%.
I mean, if you're playing
and you
18,
can definitely lose to me.
Yeah, you want to talk about the Capital One match? Well, me and your son. That's
fine.
the next match.
That's fine. You go fucking do that. Anyways, follow at Twin Tour Golf. It's fucking exhilarating.
Yeah.
Exhilarating.
fucking blow me.
That's like averaging 3 shots.
I
a
swear
hole.
to God, like I don't want to meet Tom Brady or anything like that. Like I don't really care about meeting athletes.
Yeah.
I want to go play in this Twin Tour Golf. That's my goal.
DM them.
My
Where-
goal
where
is
are
I'm
they?
getting in there, so I'm only trying to get followers to get into the Twin
Where
Tour
are
Golf.
they?
I think like Wisconsin or something. They're, you know,
Yeah, no shit. They're
maybe
in
a little
Wisconsin.
drippy, maybe a little bit of a drip with these 2 twin brothers, but unbelievable content.
We gotta
Unbelievable
figure
content.
something out.
What do you mean?
We just gotta figure something out.
We don't do anything that's like remotely interesting.
That's why I said we gotta figure something out.
That's That's
Oh,
Am I
okay.
speaking
That's what
fucking
you're-
Chinese
That's
here?
what you're saying. Okay.
Well, maybe we got to speak Chinese. Maybe that
That
will.
this whole episode from here on out is
We
gonna
don't do
be
anything
the
that's
I don't
Chinese.
interesting.
think that it'd be like
engaging.
in fucking gauging if we did like a game board night and we just live streamed it. People would fucking tune in. Guys just don't listen.
No, okay. Let's try that. We'll try that this week, Nico. Let's
No,
go try.
we're not
Let's
gonna
play
try
a
it this
game
week
board.
while you
Let's
fucking
go.
leave for
Pick the
2
game.
weeks.
What's the game that's just so exciting?
We'll figure it out. We got to
I
figure out a
think
game.
Yeah.
D&D would be it.
Well, D&D would be that would be unreal.
First of all, it's copied. You guys copied it from other
It's
people.
not
But I did-
copied, but
listen,
it's for one
here's what
time.
I do. You know what I do? I get shit done and I run down leads. I already get the guy. He's ready to go. He wants to talk.
Yeah,
to us.
you happen to be fucking.
No, it's a
literally
different
wrong.
guy. It's a different
Yeah,
guy.
it's a
But that
different
guy might be coming in. That guy might be coming in with us because we need that. We need that person to get the next person.
You need somebody else to know how to play too.
Oh,
Yes.
so you're saying we get the guy that we thought that we had that gets his guy.
We get the guy that gets the guy that knows the guy.
Right. I got it.
Okay. So then we got to get the guy.
But see,
in
the
here.
only thing is you have to like figure out. You have to tell them, hey, this is only going to be a 3-hour game.
Yeah, we can get it. We already discussed
We'll
that.
start at a certain level. So like, hey, we're all going to start at level 20.
Don't make this too gay.
No, I'm not. It's like
Just
if you
stop.
start at level
you're
1,
you're making it like I
if you
get
start at level 1, you're not going to be able to do nothing. So you got to start at level 20 where you're able to be, you're stronger. and like, hey, this is only going to be a 3-hour campaign.
What if I want to go from 0 to 20? What if I want to get my levels in?
It'll take like a year and a half, 2
Like
years.
he just wants everything to be handed to him.
It'll take like 2 years. So, okay.
2 years?
Dude, it takes a long time to
Oh
level
my
up guys,
god,
dude.
this is crazy.
Yeah, what the fuck is this? The Lord of the Rings? This isn't
people-
real shit.
I'm dead serious. I think I might have 2 to 3 years left in me.
Vin Diesel has been in
So-
the same campaign for like 25 years. The
Vin
same
Diesel.
Yeah, he's like obsessed with fucking D&D, dude. He's been in the same campaign for like 25 years.
Well, clearly he's just not a successful person in the D&D world. So
Yeah, that's because you guys know exactly how it works. You're right.
I have no clue how it works. It's getting more and more nerdy that it's like I'm kind of like
Just be a
like,
nerd for fucking 5 minutes.
I get it, but it's like don't make it work.
I think
don't
what-
make it be like this a shit ton of work. Like if I want to go,
I
I
just
want to
want to
have
see
fun.
you dress up. I just need to see what you get up
That's fine.
as
Yeah,
for your
I'm
character.
trying to make it fun by saying, hey, start at level 20. That way you have all this other stuff that you can do. You're more powerful and we can fight bigger shit.
I hope you're
And have a
like.
3-hour campaign.
I hope you just like.
What if my level 1
I hope you're
is like
Gandalf
someone else's
the
level
gay
35?
involved.
That's not how it works.
But it's up to the game master to decide how it works. Like it's not just like my level 1 is like I'm learning how to wipe my ass.
No, that's not how it works. It's like,
Like,
your thing is not, your attack is not powerful at level 1.
First of all, my attack is as powerful as this fucking loser narrator decides it is. Right?
You have no clue what you're talking about.
What are you talking about? We're talking about fantasy.
You're gonna
So it's
be-
just however they make
You're
it
gonna
up.
be Gandalf.
That's why I
the
said you
gay
start at level
involved.
20. Just it's like you don't understand the game, so you can't like
I
just
don't
make
understand
rules
the game.
up at the game.
I liked the movie. That's it.
It was a good movie.
It's a great movie.
So we all watched WrestleMania. Jay, I'm gonna guess you didn't get the chance to tune in.
No,
No,
he fucks
no.
women.
Did you watch both nights?
I did not watch both nights. I only watched the Sunday.
I watched both nights.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get the chance to
And
go back and watch it.
scumbag Al, this is why I'm so intelligent, because I knew that Al knows I want to watch this, that I'm not going to be able to get home till at least 11, and then the replay doesn't start till about 1:30 by the time it hits Peacock and you watch the replay. Al's firing off every match, who won what. But I'm smart enough to just shut my phone, silence my phone,
Nice.
because I know that he's a scumbag.
Yeah. You knew
First
I
of
was going to
all,
ruin
those
it.
aren't even spoilers because you can tell what's going to happen from a mile away. That's number 1. So nothing that I said was even a spoiler. I could tell you before a match
they
starts
are.
who's going to
You
win.
didn't know
said-
that
he said
Sami
Reed.
Zayn was going to win. You didn't
I
know
100%
that.
knew he was
He
going to
said
win.
he said Rhea.
100%.
He
Me
said,
and my kid were like 15 for 15.
he said
On the
Rhea rips Ripley.
Yeah, Rhea ripped Ripley.
Yeah.
Rhea Ripley's a fucking babe, dude.
Obviously, my kid wanted to watch it because once he heard The Rock was fighting, so he was all jacked up for it.
Was he fired up when Cena came out?
Yeah, he was pretty fired up when Cena came out. I thought it was, that second night, I thought it was, Undertaker, great. I really want to see some Glass Shadow.
Yeah, no, of course.
Everybody
I
wanted
want
to
to
hear
see some
the
Glass Shadow, so
But
I
that's
feel
what
like,
38, 39, 38 was all Stone Cold. WrestleMania 38 was all Stone Cold.
yeah.
He had a match night 1 and then came out night 2 and saved the day.
Well, I mean, the WWE did a really good job. Obviously, they know what the fuck's going on, but they knew what they were doing when they threw up that banner where it showed Cena and Stone Cold. So all of us were like, Stone Cold. I seen all over the internet and everybody
Yeah.
that fucking streams on TikTok. Everything's like, oh, stun, oh, Glass, this. Then once the bell hit, everybody just fucking freaked out. It's like, wow.
Yeah, but Undertaker made more sense for the story.
Well, but so
I disagree with that.
I talked.
You don't know the story.
it doesn't, I'm just saying,
if
I
you-
disagree.
If you knew the story, like I said the same thing. I thought that it was like a whole take on Taker, like losing at like his story essentially ended, like his
because
streak ended.
Roman beat
at
Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Well, then I figured that one out with the bit with the this is my yard now.
Yeah.
So I didn't know, like I didn't really realize all that. But I remember the
a
chair
lot
shot.
of things were tied in.
Yep, the chair
The
shot.
chair shot with
Cena
Seth
lost a
Rollins.
solo.
Yeah.
Yep,
So there
that's
was
how it all
a
connected.
lot of things fused together that if you been watching for an extended period of time, you would have known all this.
Yep.
So all these little surprises and things you really couldn't appreciate as to somebody that has been watching.
No,
That's all I'll say.
That's probably somewhat true. I'll agree to that because I haven't been watching. But here's what I'll say. I'll say one thing. Everyone knows Roman Reigns is Vince McMahon's baby. Would you agree to that forever?
Yeah.
For
I
the
would say
whole
so.
time, this was the guy that
He was been a Vince McMahon guy. If Vince
You
McMahon was
knew-
still here, then Roman would still be champion.
Exactly. So Vince McMahon left, so you knew Cody was winning, 100%. You knew that was going to happen. This is the stuff that I'm talking about, where it's very predictable. Fine, they want to go in a different way. I personally didn't take it as the Taker versus Roman Reigns. I took it as against The Rock. That's what I'm saying. So The Rock versus Stone Cold makes more sense to me, but I haven't been watching.
That's what made more sense.
They
to
don't
everybody.
need to do the WrestleMania on 2 nights. Now, I know Justin, who's a fucking addict, is like, give me more, give me
But
more, give me
they have
more.
such a big roster now that
It
it's
is-
hard to
it
just
is so rad.
condense it into a 3-hour
That's
show.
so-
Exactly.
But
This
it's
is why
like-
we should be doing an hour episode, because then we just ramble and it's just all this stuff.
Dude,
And it's
but
like,
bro, two nights of 6-hour events. Like
It's-
that's 2 days of 6-hour events. That's crazy.
it's too much. And
It's not too much for fans.
on night one, guys,
No,
I
it's
just
not.
want you to go on night one just to get my point. Go to night one, watch the main event round. It is Seth Rollins and Cody. What's his last name?
Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes. Okay. And his father was way better all around than him, especially a basketball player.
And his brother's Goldust. You know that, right?
Yeah. Roman Reigns and The Rock, they're fighting each other. For the first 10 to 15 minutes, all they do is they just look up at the crowd. And each one of them's looking up at the crowd, looking at themselves. They're supposed to be in a fight. They hate each other. Who's going to go first? Who's going to fight first? And then they're looking
Yeah,
up at
it's
the
like
crowd.
theater, dude.
It's not theater.
This
is. was not like this when we were younger. There was more action. There was more fighting. Now, granted, sometimes they would stare into the crowd. This was absolutely ridiculous. This is not wrestling. This is a watered down version of the product that we had. And it makes sense.
there's
They need to spread it over 2
75,000
nights.
people.
They need to spread it over 2 nights. So what are these going to... You're right. It took all these people 15 minutes to look at every single person in the crowd. That's probably what they were doing. The 75,000 people.
They're experiencing it themselves. Like that's a
Justin,
it's
when
all
you
around
walk down, it's
75.
fine. Do you know how many times there was steer shots into the crowd in almost every fight? Like all the big fights, it was like they're staring into the crowd. It's different. Like there'd be a stare in the crowd. Okay, fucking The Rock giving the people's elbow. Yeah, you're gonna throw things. That's different.
Yeah,
We're
but
talking before the fight
it only
starts.
bothered you.
But
Did it
it's-
bother Albie?
Yes, we were like, why are they
That's
staring?
because
Why aren't they fighting?
It
He kept
bothered
going.
Albie
Why aren't they
because
fighting?
you
He goes,
started saying something.
No,
and
I didn't
then
say a word
Albie,
to him.
yeah,
My
okay.
kid the next day goes, do you know what I want to do when I grow up? I'm like, what? He's like, I want to grow up and make wrestling real. Like, I want it to be real. Like, it would be so much better if it was actually real. Like, he could tell it's fake. I'm like, yeah, then you're just dealing with the UFC like they have that. It's like the UFC, like it's boxing, mixed martial arts. I'm like, you can't make wrestling real. Like, it wouldn't be that theatrical. It wouldn't be that entertaining.
Yeah, it's supposed to be
The whole time he's
theater
like,
show.
this is crazy. Like, it's so fake. Why is it fake?
I don't know if you're really going with why is it so fake. I don't know.
If two people are in a fight, they're not just staring into the crowd the whole time.
Absolutely not. It's obviously a little bit of crowd work. It's obviously like, but they've been doing that for years.
Yeah,
like
they're putting on
this
a show,
crazy.
the
dude.
Hulk, dude, the Hulk and the Hogan and the Rock.
Hogan and the Rock
legit
did that.
it for 10
When was
minutes.
this?
WrestleMania. Which WrestleMania was that when they fought?
18?
They legit stand to the crowd. I think.
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go and watch it. This was insane because when maybe I was already out
If
of
you
watching
thought
wrestling.
that was insane, go watch the fucking video
Yeah,
that I'm
dude.
legit talking about. The Rock
They
and Hogan
stand in front of each
the
other for like
because
15 minutes,
yeah.
dude.
Okay, so this makes it
And just
seem
look
like
at
to
the
me.
crowd.
Let me.
So that was like
so this is
15 years
They're trying
ago.
to drag it out, and it's because one of them can't wrestle. So that's the way I think of it. I think that
The
they're
Rock's
trying.
50-something years old.
Well, The Rock's supposed to be in peak physical shape. That guy's on more fucking steroids than fucking
Rock does look.
anybody.
The Rock looks like
He's
a
like
fucking
Yes,
juiced
action
up.
they're all
figure,
juiced
dude.
out. That guy is like a machine.
See how
so
small
he shouldn't
Cena
be
looked?
getting.
See how small Cena looked?
Yeah,
not
he
being
is
on the
small.
fucking shit.
Cena needs to get himself a hair transplant. Maybe he should
That was
call
bad.
Marco's guy.
That was bad.
Did you see it?
Dude,
Coming out the back?
when he turned and looked
Yeah.
into the crowd, you could see it right on the crowd
He
of
looked
his
like
head.
me.
Yeah, he looked. Yeah, Justin.
Yeah, I mean, without
yours didn't look
tattoos.
that bad. It was that
He
crazy.
looked like me back
And you
there.
have a bad hair. Yours is bad.
No.
It's
I
not
have
as
a
bad as
St.
Cena's.
Anthony.
That's what he has.
I've had that forever.
Yeah. So wrestling, I don't know where it lies. Did I watch both nights? I watched both nights with my kid.
There's nothing you enjoyed out of any of it.
No, I did like a little bit of it, but I mean, I do think that they could cut
Did
the
your
whole
son
product.
get any enjoyment out of any of it?
One night, I would say it needs to go down. Stop the staring. We need more blood. We need more. It needs to go
Yeah,
back.
but this is going to it. Okay,
It has
so
to,
the
though.
plan is going to Netflix, and everything's going to be
Okay.
Now Triple
I'll give
H
it a
is
shot.
run. This is the first WrestleMania run by Triple H. Vince McMahon wasn't a part of whatsoever. This is the Triple H era now.
All right. Well, Triple H needs to fucking start it back up.
Triple H is like coming from DX, dude. He understands what needs to be done. He's a fucking
No, I trust
attitude
that.
era
If there's
guy.
anybody that's back there, I trust somebody like that.
And then it going to Netflix, it's gonna be more racy, I guess. As I don't know, like not
Wait,
more racy doesn't have nothing to do with racism. I know that's like simple mind.
Can you? Yeah,
more
for the other people that just heard that,
like
do you want to
edgy,
maybe like
edgy,
more
racy.
edgy? There we go. We could have used
racy,
that.
but it means the same thing.
I don't know. People
You
out there,
just because you've never heard of a word before doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
just saying. There's other people.
Jay
that probably
Fine,
haven't
have
heard
you
that.
ever heard the word racy?
You're asking the guy that knows the largest waterfall by volume. Like obviously
Yeah,
he knows.
he's
Well, you're looking at three
Obviously, he
people,
knows,
three
bro.
people that know what it means, and one person that doesn't.
Yeah,
you
well-
immediately went to racism.
Yeah. Well, you guys
Speaking
are-
about racist,
what's up?
who does Skylar think she is now? Like she's gotten into the racism shit.
It's
She
crazy.
is a racist, I think.
Skylar,
She thinks that she's a different race. She's giving you shit, dude, like straight up. She's putting up like straight up Spanish TikToks. She's got that brat doll that's like clearly like Asian. Spanish. And
She's
she thinks
going
it's
through a
normal.
phase or something.
But she's shitting on him for having the colored emojis.
It's crazy.
and persistently keeps the narrative that I think that I'm black.
Literally
which I
calling
don't.
the kettle
You
black.
do.
It must be something like
Wish.
your
is
family.
different
Wish instead
Wish is way different than think. Wish is way different than think.
You wish you were black. She wishes she was Spanish, and Mako wishes that he
had
never
sex.
got pussy ever again
Yeah.
because he's celibate.
Celibate.
What a sin! I think there's something wrong
There's
with
something
your
wrong with that whole family, dude.
There's
Your whole
something
family,
wrong
dude.
with my whole family.
Something
do we
wrong.
really do we want to do that?
There's something wrong with your
You
whole
wanna do
family.
that?
But we can do it.
Fuck that, dude. There's wrong with everybody. But you know what? We got a good mix of fucked up. So that's cool.
Yeah, you
I'm
know
with
who's
that.
not mixed? Skylar. She's not mixed. She's as
She's
fucking
not.
white as they come.
She's as white as they come, for sure. Just
Hey,
like
you
I'm
know what? I
white.
actually have a question for you. An
What's
honest
up?
to God question, because I've had this. When people when a person of a certain race or mix, like someone that you would consider them like, I don't know if colored's the right word, but of like a Spanish person or black person.
Ethnicity?
Ethnicity, great. And they call you white. And you're like, how do you take white as? I take it white as someone with absolutely zero culture. Like no culture, they have nothing. I don't consider
like
an
somebody
Italian
from
white.
Ohio or
Yes.
Kentucky.
I don't consider Italians white because motherfucker, I got more culture than you'll ever have. That's
Yeah.
how I think of it as. You know what I mean? Like I feel like
Yeah.
But
when they're
Italians
trying to
aren't
call you white, they're like, "Oh, you're white." That's what I'm trying to say.
Yo, that's why it doesn't make any sense that Asian people, like there's some races out there that, like, again, you want to call us white, that's like cool, we're Italian, that's like you said, we have more culture than anyone, but like they only have a problem when it's like the white person like using the wrong terminology or, you know, wrong slang. But like when it comes to like an Asian person, dude, I've heard the Asian people just go off saying like crazy ass shit, dropping all types
N-bombs.
of N-bombs. And I'm like, hold on. You're legit, your complexion is like far more like whiter than mine and paler than mine. And you there's no flack, no one even fucking flinches if you say, oh, I'm with my ends and this, that, and the other thing. But if we say it by any chance, it's like put us on a stake.
When you mean we?
Wait, I don't know what he's talking. See, I think he does wish he could say that word.
does.
Like,
listen, I think
it's just a stupid. I can't understand it and I can't wrap my head around it. And it's like an argument that I don't want to get into, but it's just something that like I firmly believe. Like I don't understand how it's just like the white people like can't say it. But
I
it's
get
like, dude,
more.
we're
I
Italian.
get more
Like,
mad where
it's
they're
crazy.
trying to say like legitimately like a white person when they try to call you white as a term of like, okay, they don't know good food, they don't know seasoning, they don't know fucking like, oh, he puts mayo on his shit, or like they don't have culture.
Oh,
when
well,
they
yeah,
use it like
yeah.
that,
Meanwhile,
it's
we're
like,
the ones that run the fucking whole cooking industry.
it's like, yeah, no one is eating Dominican food. I love fucking Spanish food. I love Dominican food. I do love that stuff. But comparatively to Italians, it's like when you use white, you better reserve that for the most Irish fucking person on the face of the planet. Like not even an Irish person, because some of those Irish do have their own culture, not food wise, but in general. I'm talking about someone from fucking middle America
Yeah.
that eats fucking ham and cheese Lunchables. I mean, they got it from Oscar Mayer. They're opening it up. They're putting mayonnaise on it. That's who you reserve the white tag for, okay?
Yeah,
Don't use white as an insult.
They're doing the same thing that they're just being racist.
They don't consider that racist because they can't be racist.
But
they can't be racist
yeah,
or
of course you
prejudiced.
can.
They can't be. It's
But
not
yeah,
possible.
you can.
They say it's a power dynamic.
Yeah, okay. Why don't you go
Anyways, listen.
kiss my ass?
Call me a lot of things. Call me fat. Okay? Call me a douchebag. Call me an asshole. Okay? Don't say me and my people, the Italian Americans, don't have culture. That's all. And we're not fucking boring people. Maybe Justin is a little bit. Sometimes he can't
were
have caffeine.
slaves.
All right. Well,
Italians were slaves.
It's true.
That's a true fucking statement.
That's true. That is true. It's
Look
also,
it up.
It's also true that UConn, as we're going to transition into
I'm a slave right now to the content.
Hey, are you Albanian or Armenian?
Lebanese.
Lebanese. Okay.
Lebanese, yeah.
Lebanese.
Yeah.
Okay.
So obviously you're white.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
You're obviously
white
white.
ass
We'll just take you, we'll just crumple you up, and we'll just throw you in the
We're
white
gonna throw you
bucket.
in the white pile. Congratulations. One of us.
One of us. One of us. We're gonna get absolutely deteriorated off the internet on that
Oh,
one.
please, with our 6 followers. It's a good thing this is our last episode.
UConn won back-to-back March Madnesses national championships. First time since Florida in I think it was 03 or 04, whenever Al Horford and Joe Kim Noah were there.
Yeah.
But on the other end of that, Al's girl takes the L. CAITLYN Clark.
She's a dude, 100%.
Are you sure? You've talked yourself into it?
100%.
You've been watching videos?
Her
Is that what-
Adam's apple's bigger than mine, dude.
That's not saying much, though.
You've always had a big Adam's apple?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, you're looking at it. It's like, it's there.
So you think that?
Still.
So you think she's definitely a girl? I mean, definitely a guy,
Oh, yeah. 100%.
transgender.
Yeah.
I'm with it. I I brought it up
she
a
was
couple weeks
probably
ago.
born a hermaphrodite or something.
Oh, so now it's a hermaphrodite.
She's got to have.
Who was that rumor about? Oh, it was
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah.
She was a hermaphrodite.
I
Forever.
can see that, though, because she gives me dude vibes.
Jamie
She
Lee
was
Curtis
born
does.
with both
Did you ever
parts.
see True Lies?
Yeah.
No.
Great movie.
Hot.
Smoke it.
Hot.
She's hot in that movie.
I forgot. I gotta look up that sex scene from True Detective with Jodie Foster.
Why? Why do you
There's a
want
few
to watch
of
that?
them.
It's a joke.
It's like you have to look it up.
no.
It's like I just got to
It's
do
like
it.
that's what I want to enjoy.
I gotta do it.
That's what I got to take in today. Jodie Foster sex
Speaking of
scenes.
that, have you guys seen Megan Thee Stallion's Instagram?
No.
Dude, it should be fucking illegal.
It should be illegal.
like,
did she do?
like you said, it's just mad ass. Just
Dude,
ass
she's
all
going
over
fucking
the
wild.
shit
She's releasing
place.
this thing and there's just ass everywhere. Nico's going wild over it. There's got to be a few domestic assaults happening based on this girl because she's definitely getting in between people's relationships.
There's 1,000% so many
There's
different,
some
so
guy
many
somewhere
arguments.
that's.
I'd love to get like.
Why are you
weighed
liking
in.
her videos? Why are you watching her? Why are you always on Megan Thee Stallion's page? I'll tell you why. She's showing that ass like crazy.
Legit's pussy is imprinted like just like eaten up by her shorts. It's way too much. It's
Too
crazy.
much. She needs
It's
to calm
every
down. dude.
day.
Like have some respect.
And
It's
obviously she
disrespectful.
came out with a song, so like the challenge is to like twerk to the song, and it's just like it's like unleashing the hounds, but like with just a bunch of ass. There's ass all over the place. It's just insane.
Nico
I
sent me
it
a
to
voice
Al.
message yesterday, and he's like, "They are lucky right now. I'm on the fucking floor right now. He's at the floor at work. He's like, I would be rashing one out right now. I was on the floor, rubbing.
Yeah, I'd be rashing one out. Yeah, I'd be rubbing one out. I literally was working, and I just happened to go on my phone right at that time, and boom. Voila, this thing pops up on my IG feed. And I just sat there at the service bar and somebody walked by me and looked over my shoulder and goes, "Yo, bro, what the fuck is that?" I'm like, Meg Thee Stallion's new post. You follow Meg Thee Stallion and all? He's like, "Oh my God, bro, what's going on there?" I'm like, just a whole lot of ass.
Dude, it's nuts.
Oh, here's another thing because we're about to get to it. The earthquake, all right? People are saying that you felt the earthquake.
You didn't feel it.
around here. You're a fucking liar. You're a liar. No, you didn't. Shut up. Also, Eclipse. Eclipse my nuts. That was a fucking joke too. That was
No,
the
it's true.
stupidest fucking thing
It legitimately-
I've ever fucking seen people put on your dumb 3D fucking goggles for to fucking make viewing parties and all that. You're a fucking loser, dude.
Were we not on the path of totality? Were we not on it?
If we're
Sorry,
gonna talk about
what
the
does
eclipse,
totality
if we're
mean?
gonna talk about the eclipse, let's talk about the nitty gritty here.
What?
They fired up the hydrogen collider again.
CERN
During
we're talking
the
about.
eclipse.
I know this is like
What
we're
the
getting
fuck
into
is this?
Last time
conspiracy
they
shit.
fired up the hydrogen collider is when we started getting all these Mandela effects. Somebody look up the Bernstein beers. Bernstein
the
beers.
biggest one for me.
See if it's spelled correct now, because apparently they were trying to.
Hold on. What does totality mean? 2, what the fuck is a hydrogen collider?
Okay, totality means like when we're talking in versions of the eclipse, when it totally blocks the sun.
Yeah.
Totality. The moon totally blocks the sun. That clearly
so
didn't
fucking
happen
whack.
here. Would you agree? Fucking sunlight for days around here.
No,
They
in, like,
told me.
Texas.
Maybe I didn't look it up. They told me we were in the path of totality.
Well, they said in 2072, it's going to be like that again, but in Boston.
Do you
Am I
guys know
dead? Will
how
I be dead by then? Am I dead?
Probably.
how many?
You guys-
Okay, guys, let me ask you.
you
Let me
would.
ask you this question, guys.
That's for sure. I'm
How
getting
many
diabetes.
total eclipses do you think happen every single year in the world?
I don't know.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I don't think that.
Yeah,
zero.
what? 0. Isn't
There
it? Wasn't
is-
the last one 17?
There is 3 to 6 total eclipses every single year in a part of the world.
So why was the one
3 to
yesterday
6 path of
important?
totality. For some reason, somewhere in the world, there is a thing 3 to 6 times a year. Path of totality.
So why
this
was
isn't
this
even
one-
common because it just went through our portion of the United States. That's why it's a big deal like that. But it goes. There's 3 to 6 a year.
Okay.
So once every 2 months or once every 4 months on bad years, there's fucking eclipses everywhere. So why are we getting this jacked up for it?
I don't know, because they turned on the hydrogen collider.
Here's what I'm going to say. One thing.
I think that's such a loser thing if you like really got up and really wanted to
Sometimes
indulge
my
that.
hatred blinds me. It blinds me, guys. My hatred for things. So the eclipse thing,
What?
2017.
He doesn't like many things.
I don't like a
That's
lot of things.
true.
So my hatred blinds me and it gets me, it blocks me out. And I think instead of thinking like, oh, how can I make money off this thing? I just block out and I'm like, you're gay if you care about the eclipse.
You have a problem where you can't like let go of logic and suspend like disbelief.
but this is not what I'm saying.
No, I'm just saying in general. So I feel like it's hard for you to like, because you're a very like logical person.
My man, Pigeon Vision. I got to get him on the podcast, just talk how much money he made off these fucking solar glasses that he's been selling. I don't know if you've been following his whole fucking journey.
Well-
when I tell you he sold like 2 or 3 million of these glasses. Now, granted, they came in 10 packs. Then he had some left over and he was selling it for $10 a pop, I think. 1,500. He had 1,500 left over, selling for 10. So that's 15K right there. Sold them all out. This is what I'm talking about. Sometimes my hatred blinds me. Shout out Pigeon Vision. I think with that kid Lukey Lambo, if you look at these kids online, it seemed like they snaked until they made it. They fooled the entire country with all
Yeah, I
these
feel
fucking
like
things.
Pigeon Vision can sell sand in the desert.
We need Pigeon Vision. I need to get Pigeon Vision for advertisers. Fuck Mark Lewis. We need Pigeon Vision to start getting on us on some business shit. That's what I'm talking about. My hate. We need to start thinking, how are we going to make money? That's going to be number one. Fucking solar glasses, dude.
So I didn't know that there was this solar eclipse happening, but when I seen this thing and he was like, we had all these solar eclipse glasses, I'm like, bro, who the fuck's buying those? Because like
A lot of people.
Well, no, Justin,
Everyone
Justin,
bought
I
them.
wasn't realizing that like in the next 2 weeks from that post, this was going on.
I even like,
I had no idea a solar
I
eclipse was
walked
coming.
into like CVS and there's a sign right in the front. We don't have solar glasses.
Because everyone was going
exactly.
into
See, that's how like completely out of tune I was with that I didn't even like really think that the solar eclipse.
People
was
are
that
coming
big
into
a
my
deal.
work like, here's some solar glasses if you need some extra ones. We had some.
Yeah.
I should have just put them on sale at my place. It's insane.
I should have literally just looked up.
God
at the
bless you,
fucking
Pigeon
thing.
Vision. I hope you make millions of dollars,
sh-
and then you think maybe, hey, let's send a one
bomb.
little sponsor the podcast for one episode. We'll be happy.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
Come on, Pidge.
So CERN reactor, hydrogen filter shit.
Yeah, so the last time that this happened is when like the 2012, was it, J-Fine, when they turned it on the last time?
I actually don't know.
It was something like that when they said, so 2012, that's when all these Mandela effects started happening. They said basically we moved to, when they turned it on, we moved on to another timeline where things were just like different. And then them turning it on again was to get us back onto the original timeline we were on. I don't fucking know. This is what the deep, darkest parts of Reddit is saying.
I just don't get. I don't know if it's fucking changing the universe.
I never go on Reddit. You guys go on Reddit?
Yeah.
I don't like to read.
I like Reddit every once in a while. They get some stuff there.
I don't like to read.
There's plenty of porn on Reddit, dude. So if you want some porn, go on Reddit, dude.
Why would I go on Reddit, though? That's another thing.
Different shit.
Different shit? Like what? Like
I don't know, dude.
Like homemade,
anything that you
homemade
like.
Kentucky Bond porn?
Any single thing that you like.
Like what?
That exists in the world has a subreddit that you can follow. You want to follow NHL? You want to follow the Bruins? You want to follow wrestling? You want to follow movies? You want to follow Meg the Stallion?
Yeah, Meg the Stallion. I'd love if
they definitely have a subreddit for Meg the Stallion.
You want to
I need a subreddit.
I
need a subreddit for Meg the Stallion nudes ASAP. Someone send me the link now. There has to be something.
Let's look right now. We're on it right now. Meg the Stallion.
I just hit they call it a cake day every time you hit your anniversary. 15 years was April 3rd or 4th for me. 15 years on Reddit.
Do you have anything? It's not even her.
It's not her.
Fucking Reddit.
Reddit
sucks.
That was 2 in there.
They don't have a subreddit? Are you even looking right?
I put nudes. I don't know if that's going to...
That's not going to... You just put in Meg the Stallion.
I put Meg the Stallion. Meg the Stallion fans, we know he's not going to want to be on that.
No. I read the story coming in here.
I don't really want to get him horned up right now, though.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, shut your phone off. Let's just continue the podcast. I'm not going to be able
popping a fucking boner right now.
Yeah, I'm really not going to be able to function like
This says not safe for work. Is this Meg? Yeah, that's Meg.
That's old Meg the Stallion, which is crazy. That's like thick Meg the Stallion.
She's bouncing on it.
Was she a stripper before she became a...
We tried to figure this out. I guess we should probably look up
I'm going to look it up right now.
Yeah, look up her LinkedIn history.
Was Meg the... she said the rhino. Meg the Stallion. Stripper. Remember when she got shot in the foot by Tory Lanez? Tory Lanez is smaller than you, dude.
That's questionable. He's doing serious time right now.
It's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Was not ever a stripper. That's what it says.
That's awesome.
She's never claimed to be a sex worker either.
That's also probably a lie, but that's all right.
Good for her.
It's all right. Yeah, good for her, to be honest.
She was a bill collector. You believe that? Imagine her coming to the door being like, hey,
she
you gotta pay this
was a bill collector?
That's what it says.
I'd be like...
Yeah, she was a bill collector because she was a fucking stripper collecting dollar bills. Yeah,
nope,
so
never been a stripper.
I think she takes the number one spot for celebrity crush for me.
We had a couple guests.
Can you name her name, like her actual name?
No, I have no clue. I follow none of Meg the Stallion.
Megan Jovan Ruth Pete. What a ridiculous name that is.
So we had I had a couple old friends pop into the restaurant when we closed.
Nice.
I got a phone call.
Couple OFs.
I got a couple old friends and a couple fans of the podcast.
Okay.
And it's funny because one of them is a, I thought the story was wicked funny. One of them is like a cop.
A cop.
She's a cop.
I got a large for a cop.
She probably fucking
got a large
ratted me out.
for a cop.
She's
it's for a cop.
And she is a looker.
She's good looking.
She's very good looking.
Do I know this person?
Yes, you do.
Okay. Revere cop? Or used to be a Revere cop?
Used to be.
Okay. I know where you're going.
I'd say one of your friends is ex-girlfriend.
Yes.
She's a looker.
She always has been.
So it's funny because one of my friends was like, let me ask you something and tell me like how ridiculous this is. I go, what? He goes, do you know that she works like undercover for like in sex work? Like she's an undercover.
Yeah, she does it all the time.
He goes, these people are morons. $20 from a blowjob from her and they believe it.
Yeah.
Like they deserve to get arrested. I started dying laughing. $20 from her.
Make the realistic
like,
price.
Come on. I'll suck your dick for $20. Oh, okay.
That's fucking terrible, dude.
I actually sent them to.
With that pricing, you're just getting scumbags. Like, shouldn't they try to get higher up people?
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
It's
put the pricing at like 100, 200,
That's almost like
$300.
entrapment.
That's
Like,
entrapment, dude.
That's at $20. It's
Dude,
like,
yeah, they're worried about the
$20,
cannabis crimes. They got to worry about those $20 hookers crimes.
$20,
That's what
dude.
they got to worry
It
about.
cost me like $27 to order McDonald's in my house
That's
from
what I'm
DoorDash.
saying. That's
dude.
crazy.
What the fuck, dude? I just automatically thought about that. I'm like,
It's like $20.
bro, my-
You're getting a quarter a tank of gas.
I'm like, bro, my Uber Eats order is like way more than that. That's crazy.
That's just crazy.
But yet you're getting a blowjob from a really good
Did
looking girl.
Did they stay at your place long?
Yeah, they were there for a good amount of time. Had no idea who the person was. Came in completely 5-starred my back while I was serving the table, so I was immediately thrown off. I'm like, who the fuck just slapped my back like that?
It's like you've
Dude,
definitely known him.
there's
So
nothing in this
I
world
literally-
I hate when someone slaps your back.
I texted
can't
Justin.
stand it.
I think I texted you immediately. Just I said, Justin, who the fuck slapped? I like Justin would know. I think I texted Justin, who the fuck just slapped me in the back?
Especially like your lower
So-
back.
No, it was like right here, like
Still,
right
though,
here.
it's like, dude,
I was
like, what
leaned
the fuck's
over
your
and they
problem?
came by and they were like, and I was like, oh, and I turn around and I'm like, I see some like shaved, like kind of like a short haircut, taller guy, and I'm like,
Meanwhile, he knows who he is. He's known Nico since he was like a little fucking kid when we would play. Nico would come over to my house. We would play on the street. He lived on the same street.
I get it.
He's known Nico forever. Nico just has like smoked way too much
I don't even
weed.
know who the fuck's in my own family. You think I know who the fuck that is? You're gonna 5-star my back? Yeah, hey, what's up, man? And then on his way,
Yeah,
I was
you can't slap the back.
It's like Mock doing it.
I get it.
that would be totally different. I've actually met him and he broke his arm at my fucking house.
Yeah, and he was in the same group of friends.
Well, if Mark was there, that would have been fucking better off. But then these two people, I'm like, yo, Justin, who the fuck are Mo and Larry, and who the fuck just slapped me in the back? Just like,
We're
it's
talking
like,
about liver pills? Is this what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
like running
Liver pills.
running
Love
me
it.
down like a whole timeline.
The liver
Like,
king.
It's the worst thing for me to run me on a timeline. I'm not going to remember any of that. Like,
I feel like
any
you
of
should
which-
know this person. I feel like you should know this
Should
person.
100% know this person.
No, I got nothing.
Well, you are retarded though. With that, we already
That's
know.
what it is.
It's like he doesn't even know his uncles are his uncles. It's crazy. He's like, how are they related to
And
us?
fam-
It's like
Who?
I say it all the
him.
time.
He's legit
what
retarded.
uncle?
I'll go up to
All
him.
of them.
No, go up to him all the time.
Who's this random guy?
I
here?
go up to him all the
You mean
time.
your
like,
uncle?
Yeah.
I go up to him all the time. Like if we're at like a bigger family function, it's obviously outside of our like immediate family. I'm like, yo, who's that?
I'm like, your fucking mother?
You're like, dude, your
mother's husband,
You're like,
dude?
you're like
What are
your
you talking
mother's
about?
cousin, dude. You don't know who Auntie fucking Joe Ryder G Lee is. Like, no, I have no idea who that is.
You mean one of the people that's been at every family party?
Yep.
forever, our
No,
whole
Justin.
life?
It's honestly, Justin.
That's
I don't
crazy.
even know who.
Crazy
I don't even know who. Like what Auntie Perky's like husband's first name is. I don't even know who that is. To be
Ed?
honest, yeah, I have no idea who that guy is.
Do you want to know what his real name is?
Eduardo Nunez.
You can, no, wait, I think we can give him 50. We should just stay here until he guesses his name. He would never ever guess this guy's name. He would
We'll
never.
give you 5 guesses for $100.
Is it his first? Am I guessing his first name?
First
Yes,
name.
first name. 5 guesses, $100.
$100.
Okay.
I'll take it right off the top.
Eugene, no.
Ralph,
No.
and he's called Ed, right?
Yep. That's not going to help you though.
Okay. All right. No, I'm figuring. So Theodore,
Nope. That's 3.
That's 3. You
Mike
got 2 more.
Close,
Maybe.
No. I don't think you could ever get this. Like,
Francis.
we should legitimately never stop this
That's
podcast until he
4.
gets it.
Okay, you got one more guess. Like, what do we get? He's getting $100 if he gets this on
I
the
don't even
head.
know who the fuck this guy is. Like, you want me to know his name?
All right.
But he's known as Ed. So I guess Eugene, Theodore,
They
Francis.
were all wrong.
I understand that, Justin.
He's
I'm
just
just trying
he
to
doesn't wanna
fucking.
double
I'm
up.
just trying to not double up. Yeah, thanks. Quincy.
Get the fuck out of here. You give him the 100. I'm not giving it to him. I'm not giving him the $100.
How did you get that?
How do you go from Quincy? Like, how did you get from Theodore
Did I
to
get
Quincy?
it?
Yes.
Someone's paying me because that's a snipe.
Wait,
Yeah.
what is Quincy? I missed that.
That's his actual name.
Who?
My uncle.
His Uncle Ed, that I have no idea who that is. I got 5 guesses to guess his name, and they call him Ed. And just to let you know, that's not even close to Quincy. There is something up here, bro.
There's something
There
up
is
there.
something up here. I'm like Rain Man.
Yeah.
All
It's
right?
actually Hensel is his name.
Oh, all right.
Which is like, we could have been here for like 3,000
Forever.
years.
That's tough.
It's
Hensel.
Hensel, dude. I think he's like German or something.
I feel like my
I don't know
brother
where you
said
get Ed
that.
out of Hensel. Though.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's where I was like, all right.
At least you could have said like James. You would have thought that his son was a junior. That
trying
would
to
have been
go
like a decent
something
guess.
around where you could like Eugene, something where you could get Ed stem from Theodore, Teddy.
Theodore ain't
Ted,
bad. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I guess the Quincy.
I don't know where Quincy came from. So Quincy wasn't
He
even
got
close.
so jacked up.
He did.
Hensel, dude. You could legit. How long do you honestly think you would have got to Hensel? I don't even think you know that's a name. Because even if you go Hansel and Gretel, it's still not Hensel.
Still not Hensel.
I wouldn't have got
You
that.
would have never got that.
I would have never got
We would
that.
have been here for all of eternity.
We would have been here till the next eclipse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In 2070 something.
Dude.
Tell Mo we're on the podcast.
Hold on. Answer the phone. Just be like, how inconsiderate
Yo.
you are.
It's like,
What'd you say?
I'm thinking about smoking some weed right
Oh,
now.
I forgot. She's away. Yeah, I totally forgot. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the back.
Yeah. So what else you got on the list, Sneak?
I have that. Well,
Okay.
I definitely would. This would be great because
I
Al's an
forgot, yeah.
avid goer of his, so this
right,
would be cool if Al could hang up the fucking phone.
Top Golf?
No,
Yeah, you're on the podcast now. You want to say anything?
Joe's Wild Buffalo Wing?
I said you're on the podcast now. You want to say anything?
yo, Mo, do you have any picks for the Masters?
Oh shit! You got any picks for the Masters, Mo?
No, nothing from Masters yet.
No. Set it in stone.
Make me want 700 on Denny because I told him to live bet at NASCAR.
I'm fucking
All
NASCAR,
right, so
dude.
you're on
Fuck
the
you.
podcast and you're not even giving us a pick. It's crazy. Hey, Mo, you're our first black guest. I'll call you back.
Notice how we can't have them in person. We got to have them over the phone. So.
Flint, you fucked up. You could have came. You could have been the first
Fuck
black
Flint,
guest.
dude. He flaked. Chipotle worker gets shot by customer over guacamole in Michigan. 21-year-old
Was it
worker.
bad guacamole? Or like not enough guacamole? Like
We
what are
gotta
we talking
know. We
about
gotta
here?
know
They
because
ran out of guacamole?
Sometimes it's like, motherfucker, you don't own this Chipotle.
He
Put a full fucking scoop on this
he
thing.
sneezed in his guacamole?
Yeah,
There's
what
so many,
happened?
like what happened? So you just got the headline and you don't know.
I get yelled at for reading the whole story. And
But you
now,
gotta find some backstory.
Now,
Reading the whole
that I
story
give you
word
what
for
I-
word.
What?
Reading the whole
Fucking
story
piece of
word for
shit,
word
bro.
is
Without
different
even
than
hearing the
doing some
backstory.
research.
We don't need to hear it.
I don't need to hear it. I'm gonna tell you what. After dealing with some of the Chipotles around here and how fun they're the worst employees of all time.
They really are.
I'm siding with the gunman.
I agree.
Siding with the
I don't
gunman.
even need to hear the story.
Listen,
I side with the
Chipotle
gunman.
I always say shoot first, ask questions later.
Hesitation will get you
Yes,
killed.
I mean that like they should like why. Don't be shy. I always say this. If I say give me the guacamole, hey, don't be shy with the guacamole. I always say that because they, for some reason, you can see the spoon. You can see how big the spoon is. They're supposed to everything, and it's supposed to be like a factory. They're just supposed to take one scoop. They're taking half scoops. Don't half scoop me.
Crazy.
Don't half scoop me.
Yeah, you don't own this place.
Yeah, no shit.
It's crazy. And then,
Oh
like,
my God.
obviously, Qdoba is the more superior place.
I disagree.
Nah, you're crazy.
It's
I like that
Justin,
queso
as much as I'd love to Chipotle, like I can see nationally,
Nah,
like
they
everywhere.
put cilantro in everything. It
I don't
sucks.
see
Tastes like
fucking.
soap.
I don't see Qdoba.
Oh, so you
fucking
got the soap
anywhere.
gene.
I have the soap gene.
Oh, so then you're fucked.
I'm fucked.
You're fucked anywhere you go though.
And yeah, I'm fucked.
What's the
period.
soap gene?
Cilantro tastes like soap to me.
So there's a gene
Certain
in your
people-
body.
Yeah.
I think it's 50%. Or
Really?
it's a high number of people have it or they don't have it, and it tastes like soap to you. If cilantro tastes like soap,
That's crazy.
Yeah, it sucks.
So it's like people can't even eat Chipotle.
I can't.
yeah,
I
That's
fucking
because
hate it.
I feel like I don't even taste it.
I don't taste it
But
either.
you're saying like to you, it's like
It
a
tastes
strong
like
bitter
if I
taste?
were to pour soap in my mouth.
That's crazy.
It's
Wow.
like it ruins any food that you're gonna eat.
Is there any other food other than cilantro that like is affected by that?
I don't believe
Let's
so.
try to get. I'm gonna try to look up some stats on the soap gene.
I don't believe so.
gene,
Maybe that's why I have
cilantro.
GERD. It could be why I have GERD.
Okay, so these people have a variation in a group of the olfactory receptor genes that allows them to strongly perceive the soapy flavored alkaloids in cilantro leaves.
So maybe it's just foods with alkaloids. Food.
So
with-
it's not as much as I think. It's not 50%. 20% of the population.
Still, that's kind of a lot.
That's a lot. Did you find out what happened with this guy? Like what he did?
No,
What he did
I'm
wrong?
fucking trying to look, dude. God damn it.
Chipotle.
I saw a video of it the other
shooting.
day.
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah, maybe I didn't see the video right, but it looked like it was like a. At first, it looked like it was like a chick that. Shot
Hey,
her.
it's over skimpy guacamole
Yeah.
portion. No, it's 32-year-old man
That was a
is
guy.
actually
Okay,
charged.
okay, so
He shot a 21-year-old worker. Listen, dem to breaks, as they say. You want to come in there with your little half scoops? You're a piece of shit. You're just as piece of shit as this guy. He deserves to shoot you. That would be my motto.
I can say that I could probably get mad enough if you don't put enough cheese. Like if I literally explain to you, okay, in this line, what would you like? I say lettuce, sour cream, crunched up tortilla chips, and extra cheese. And when you just take one handful and put it on, go back for another handful. Because I'll break your fucking.
But when you
arm.
say extra, it should be 2 handfuls or
What is
one and a
going
half.
on? Like, what exactly?
Yes.
You don't own the establishment. Shut the fuck up. You're charging me extra for it anyways. Like, put it in there.
extra
What are
to
we
me is
doing?
double whatever you normally do.
Yes.
So I have an opinion about sometimes. Now this is probably a sick just Al thing, right? I think people with bigger hands make better burritos. They wrap them better. So if
yeah,
I see
that's just
if I see a
physics.
girl with like big hands, or if I see someone with little tiny hands, I got this guy that works for me, and he is the smallest human being. Justin knows who he is. He's the smallest human being on the planet. He's got the smallest hands. I go, if he ever worked at Chipotle,
No,
I
it would
would
be the
I would
worst
get a bowl.
burrito.
I'd go right up to him and be like, I want a bowl because I know I'm not getting enough cheese.
No,
I
you
see
would
know
get
we
the
can't wrap
worst
it up.
burrito,
I see
dude.
everyone's doing now. They think it's like a fucking hack. And I don't know if you guys have ever done this with the Chipotle with the sour cream. You throw it in the vinaigrette and shake it up type sauce.
No.
I don't know about that, but
I've never seen that.
I see people doing it all the time. Get the bowl, double the protein, this, and that, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you got like fucking 3 burritos. It's like, all right, man.
I go to Chipotle once a week. I'm probably there once a week. I feel like it's a perfect lunch spot.
will
Quick food.
only-
It's usually pretty fresh.
I will only go there if they give me the off menu item that I ask for every time.
Wait, you get a quesarito?
I get a quesarito. It's good. It's really good. Like
No, it's
I
too
know.
much, dude. It's too much.
Shut the fuck up. You can't even wrap your burrito. That's how much shit's in it.
No, why? Because I get vegetables. Like, sorry, I eat vegetables.
I don't.
Can I tell you like the skimpiness with the food sucks, but like I think what makes it infinitely worse, it compounds it, is the fact that they are the rudest, most inconsiderate, like not give a fuck.
Yeah, like, dude,
group of
I didn't
people,
apply
man.
for you to fucking work here.
Yeah, it's like it's not my fault.
the
You don't want to be here.
What
dude.
the
Like,
fuck, dude?
Yeah.
Like, my bad that you make minimum wage and
Yeah.
have to roll my burrito.
They actually make pretty decent money when you
Yeah,
talk
minimum
about.
wage is at least 15 an hour. Isn't
They
it?
make but they make like 20. They make more than minimum wage.
and you
Chipotle workers.
literally, it's literally like, it's buffet. It's literally a buffet line.
Listen, people don't like to be busy at work. That's the problem. That's why Justin's in a bad mood a lot of the times. He does. People like to just sit around and steal money from people. So that's what these people want to do. So they come in, they get mad at you. It's like, listen, there's a reason why you have a job. Like you're gonna be busy. Like
You fucking thief.
yeah. It's like I get it. Like I get it's annoying that you have to scoop guacamole on everyone's fucking thing.
Yeah, like my bad,
Do a
dude.
better job
That's
with
a
it.
main component.
You won't get shot.
My bad. That's probably, even though I would never touch that, it's a main component for 98% of burritos. People love guacamole. Like, wake up. And you know what? You want to fuck around? You found out. Imagine clocking into work that day and being like, oh, just another day at the fucking Chipotle. Bah, 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 bah,
He
bah.
probably even just refused. That guy was just probably like, hey, can you not like skimp on the guacamole? And he was just like, no, that's the order.
Where do you
I was
think?
gonna pay extra. He's
where
like,
do
I
you
ain't paying
really-
extra.
Where do you really think
was a half a scoop.
Where do you think it really turned? Like, to the point of shooting,
I'm-
but the point of shooting somebody.
I'm gonna tell you exactly where it turned. I guarantee he probably said something like, "Hey, like that was a half a scoop," or "Hey, like that's kind of a skimpy." And she probably gave him, or he, whoever the worker was, probably gave him like some sarcastic, bitchy response.
Yep.
And they were like, then it became a disrespect thing. It wasn't
Yeah,
about
now
the
it's
guacamole.
disrespectful.
Right now,
And now there's a whole line of people looking at
and
you.
now they're standing.
Exactly.
They're standing on business.
Now there's
Standing
25
on
people
business,
looking
yeah.
at you. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Business needs to be stood.
You
on.
sure about that?
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
Sure about that?
You sure about that?
You sure about that?
Yeah. So business was stand on at Chipotle. That's another L for the Chipotle people. It really is. You guys are getting shot up at. I mean, you guys have E. coli that goes all the way through your restaurants. shut down multiple times. Qdoba, that never happens.
Do you know what I like about Chipotle? Just I want to get this out there. This might be a just me thing. I actually had Chipotle yesterday. Delicious.
You have Chipotle all the time.
I do love the food.
Yeah.
The food's great.
Once a week I have.
I would see. We're gonna go for lunch after this, and we
we might go to lunch. I'm not sure yet.
we argue about.
I like
where
when the
fuck we're
chips
gonna
are a
go.
little wet. Like there's a nice hit of lime on it.
No,
Like a little soggy from the lime.
that's
salt.
disgusting. Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
You're a pig.
I like when I
gross.
get that one that was like, ooh, that like had a little extra juice on it. That's some wet ass pussy. And then I eat that fucking chip. That's how I feel.
I don't know. Nah,
No,
I don't
no
feel
one,
that
no
way.
one's on me with that.
No,
Okay.
you'll buy
Feel that
yourself
way.
on that one.
All right.
Yeah, you
Just
are.
telling you.
Give me
you
some
are.
queso on it.
Yes.
Oh, I'm hitting the queso.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't
Hitting
want
the queso, hitting the
soggy plus queso is
It's
disgusting.
just
Oh,
1,000%.
no. Not super soggy, just a little bit softer.
The fact that Qdoba, you can do the crunch tortilla chips in the burrito. It's like that's the greatest Mexican way to make an Americanized. Like when I put my Lay's potato chips in a cold cut sandwich. That's the
Guys,
best
have
feeling
you
in the world.
seen the Crunchwrap Supremes, the homemade ones? Have I talked about this yet?
I see. Okay, so I did see that you made a homemade Crunchwrap Supreme.
Well, obviously,
Did it?
I didn't make the Crunchwrap Supreme. My wife made the Crunchwrap Supreme.
Oh, really?
You thought I made that?
That was fucking awesome. That looked
It was
good.
so fucking good, this Crunchwrap Supreme thing with the taco meat. Now, this is probably as white as it gets. So I did go on that rant earlier that like,
yeah.
we're not really white, but maybe I am white.
Maybe you are.
This was so fucking delicious. It was just the taco meat with that like fucking Ortega seasoning or whatever it is.
Yeah.
El Paso.
Oh,
Not Obey.
oh, sorry.
It's Ortega.
It might be El Paso. I don't know which one. The yellow one, the yellow and red one. Anyways, when I tell you how like thick it is, and then you put the cheese in there, the cream, the sour cream, a hard shell, and then you wrap the tortilla around it, and then you fry it. It's like a legit Crunchwrap Supreme.
Yeah.
It's 1,000 times better than Taco Bell. 1,000 times better.
I
Because
believe
the
it.
meat's better.
Homemade shit is always like way better.
Not always. Certain things. You
Okay,
can't make a
sure.
steak as good as if you go to like a nice
Morton's.
steakhouse.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
All right, they can take the cake on that, sure. But I can't make like my own like a good like crab roll.
I know
or,
you
like,
say cheeseburger. You think you make a good cheeseburger, but I highly doubt that.
I know I make a good cheeseburger. It's not like that's not like a.
Yeah.
You don't think I make a good? You guys don't think I have the capability of making a good cheeseburger?
I think you make an okay cheeseburger.
The only reason
Yeah.
why my cheeseburger probably wouldn't be supreme is because of what's on it. Like I don't like a lot of stuff on my burger, so it's just cheese and ketchup. Sorry, like
Yeah,
that's
that's
all.
like you're already.
I think we might have to do a
one.
review of his cheeseburger just to be like,
You don't want to do a review of my pancakes. That'll get you sick. So
how much sweet shit you put in it?
it's not. It's the fact that I like literally undercooked the pancake
Why would you do that?
because it tastes so good. And my nanny did it for me once as a kid. Now it's like heroin. I'm like addicted.
Can you take a picture of your pancake next time? I want to see how undercooked it is.
Sure, just to
He
explain.
like just makes the batter and pours it in
Yeah.
his mouth.
Just when I tell you, it's literally like black and bluing a steak.
That's crazy.
So inside's gooey.
Yep, it's like runny.
How doesn't that make you sick, dude?
Dude,
It's raw
I
eggs.
definitely, I'll try that. I don't give a fuck. Like, you're not going to get sick. You see that guy eating
I don't give a-
chicken?
I don't
You
give a-
see that guy eating raw chicken every single day? Have you seen this on?
I don't give a
No.
fuck.
He eats raw chicken every single day. He's on like day 100. He goes, I'm just going to eat raw chicken until I get a stomach ache. And he just eats raw chicken every single day. His whole thing is like, he's a science guy that basically like, if you eat chicken within a certain range and it's organic, you're fine. Like it's the mass produced shit, like the Purdue, those
Yeah,
companies,
yeah.
Tyson, where you could get sick, you can get salmonella. He goes, it's basically impossible to get sick otherwise. He does it in like all these crazy ways. Like he'll grind it up, put it in an ice cream cone, eat the chicken.
It's fucking disgusting.
It's gross looking, but it's like you can't get sick.
I'll pass.
Yeah, I'll totally.
I'll pass on that.
Yeah, I'll
one.
pass on that. I'll give you the pancake though. Pancake's
I'll eat
gas.
the pancake.
It's like golden brown on both sides, but as soon as you touch the top, so like you know how like when you scrape,
you go
when
high
s-
heat?
Yes.
Okay, so you go
exactly
high
that.
heat,
and it's
so it doesn't
flipped.
cook as long.
Yep.
Okay.
Do you guys fuck with it? Like,
I get rash. I've been getting rashed on it because all my boys slept over. Like one party I had, everybody crashed all over the place.
He's making pancakes for his boys.
I made breakfast. I made
the
eggs.
gayest thing I've ever heard.
Eggs, bacon,
That is
pancakes.
as gay as it gets.
Sure, it's gay, but if you woke up hungover to breakfast, that'd be pretty fucking cool. But
that would
anyways,
be.
If I'm hungover and you give me runny pancakes, we're gonna fight.
I almost had 6 people swinging at me, like because a couple of the pancakes. I'm thinking I'm cooking for myself, and they were like, yo, what the fuck is this? This pancake's not even cooked. What are these wet pancakes? And so everybody will weigh in, like all, like especially my group chat, like, this kid's such a fucking loser, bro. This kid likes mint chocolate chip ice cream and wet pancakes. So
That
it's
is like a
You
bad
are a
one
wet
too.
pancake. What were you gonna ask, Jay? Fine.
I was gonna ask, do you guys have like, are there any like Italian dishes that involve like specifically like raw meat, like any specialties that like you guys or your families like fuck with?
That have raw meat in it? No.
no, I don't eat raw meat like that.
So
I'm
there's
thinking like a carpaccio or something like that. Technically carpaccio, but
something like that. I mean, so because I'm thinking so. There's
Like
my
a
family was
ceviche,
eating it
but
on
is that-
Easter. There's like
that's
a
not
fucking
Italian.
like a Middle Eastern like delicacy. It's called like kibbeh nai. It is basically you just take raw ground beef. Like there is zero cooking. Raw ground beef. You mix like bulgur wheat, like seasoning, spices, like some herbs, like onions. You just fucking eat that shit raw with like pita bread. It's like just raw fucking burger meat.
I think
And
I'm
it's
okay
the
with that.
most disgusting.
Yeah, that's
thing
horrible.
ever.
That sounds
Yeah.
horrible.
yeah, because even like carpaccio, it's like it's sliced wicked thin. Like you wouldn't notice it as much
Right.
as that. That
Right.
seems kind of wild.
It's
Why?
like making meatballs
Why?
and just eating the meatball.
My mother does
That's
that.
literally what it is.
Do you know that's how my mother tastes her meatballs? She that's how she knows if it's flavored correctly. I'm like, Ma, you can't be doing this.
No.
She legitimately mixes her meatballs, and she's like, she'll
Raw
take
eggs,
it. She goes
hamburger.
right into it, tastes it, and she'd be like, okay, that's seasoned correctly, or it's
Wow.
not seasoned correctly.
Yeah.
I'm going to add more of this. I'm like, Ma, you're not.
Why
you can't
don't
be
you
doing
just
that.
measure it out and then do it that
She-
one
she
time so you know?
refuses to measure. You
that
get-
way you know
yeah.
exactly every time how many.
She just refuses to measure.
I
anymore.
usually eyeball, but I'm not sticking my finger in there. My meatball's either going to taste perfect or I'm going to be like, man, next time I got to
Nope,
put a
she's
little more
tasting it.
fucking salt in there.
That's something.
She says she's been doing it for 70
that-
years. What's the difference?
that's
65
something.
years. Or
That's
whatever.
something I've never tried to make on my own. A
Meatballs?
Yeah.
You
But
gotta be
I really would love to learn how to make a crab cake.
I'm gonna be honest,
cakes are
guys,
easy.
and this is a.
Crab
I don't know
cakes
if
are
I've.
easy?
Yeah.
I don't know if I've
Crab,
made this.
breadcrumb,
Lump
lemon,
crab, bread. Okay.
breadcrumb, lemon, some mayo.
Meatballs are overrated. I'm gonna say it. They're overrated. They're my least favorite thing when I do a Sunday sauce. Do I make them? Yes. Do they come? It's fine.
So what's your favorite? Are you doing
Mine's 100% the pork.
Yeah.
Mine's the pork, and then I go sausage. So if I'm gonna
sausage.
go 1, 2, 3 on the main 3, it's gonna go pork, sausage, then the meatball.
I would agree with that. Sometimes it depends on what kind of sausage I get in there. If I get like a nice Bianco in there, then I'm definitely going my sausage first. I'll put that first, then the pork. That's just me.
That's how. So you go so yeah.
I
But
must be
meatball's always the last. It's the last out of the bunch. It's not that I hate it, but it's I don't
And
get
I
jacked
think
up for it.
like sometimes I like eating pasta cold after.
Yeah.
I like the sausage.
Oh,
taste
sausage
the
is
best cold.
100%.
after.
See,
the meatball
pork and the
gets
sauce.
too hot.
See, a meatball for me cold, I'm good with some cheese on it. I fucking love it.
Yeah.
I love.
See,
I
I
like,
like-
but the pork that falls apart, like
That's
that's the
my
best.
favorite part of doing like my Sunday fucking sauce is the meatball little sandwich I make on some fucking scally bread while I'm in the middle of cooking.
Yes.
That's my favorite meatball.
Your pre-meatball,
part.
I'm with that.
Give me the pre-meatball in the
Oh,
little
you're
sandwich
saying,
while
wow.
my sauce is still fucking going.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
yeah,
crushed in the yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me. I'll fucking break that up nice. Put a nice little
That's-
fucking.
Who's that?
splash of
Britney?
That's
sauce
just a
on
cook
it.
Is that
tax.
Britney,
Yeah.
Britney Spears? Give me more.
That's what we
Give
call a
me
cook
more.
tax. That's
Yeah,
the tax for the cook.
it's-
Yeah.
yeah.
So daddy made the sauce. Daddy's gonna eat this first, and no one's touching it.
No, don't even look at me while I
This
eat it.
sauce ain't ready yet. It's
not
not
ready.
ready. It's
Sit
not
back
ready.
down.
Sit back
Fucking
down. When you're
relax.
eating a
But
meatball.
it's gotta be a signature thing. Maybe it is for you guys. When I'm cooking, I absolutely gotta have something on deck while I'm cooking.
I usually eat a half a loaf of bread in the sauce. I'm dead serious. I just cut it up and I just start jamming it in the
See,
sauce.
that was
the
a
whole
big
time.
Nana thing for me. Nana used to do that.
Yeah.
She'd be like, oh, she would do that. Obviously for you too, but she would be like, oh, here's your fucking
Yeah.
dinner's not gonna be ready because she would make the fucking sauce forever. So dinner's not gonna be ready for a while. Here's your fucking meatball on a nice piece of fucking sliced fucking Italian bread. There you go. Go sit down. Go stand in the window and
Now you got
count.
lunch.
Go
You got
count
lunch.
how many red cars drive by.
She
Leave
used
me
to say
alone.
that a lot.
Yeah.
Count how many red cars.
Yeah.
It's the only person I've ever gotten offered money for like a wager to nap. She's like, how much money can I give you to nap?
Did we ever tell the story of?
I'm like, what? And she's like,
Did we-
$20.
I should like that.
I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm like
she would
9
give
years
you
old. I'm
money.
like, what?
Yeah.
She's like, I have $40 actually right here if you just lay down and go to sleep.
Take a nap.
That's like, what?
Imagine how annoying you are that you're getting
You're
paid to
getting
like just
paid.
like shut your fucking mouth, kid. That's
Literally.
basically what she was saying.
So it's basically, she was like,
I'll buy
"You're
you a fucking video game if you just sit there and shut up.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, basically, she was
Did
the
we
fucking
ever tell
best,
the
bro.
story of, I'm sure we have, of her getting us out of the pool?
We've definitely told that story. It gets creepier every time we say it.
That's you guys, or is this? I wasn't there, right? I mean, I've had my own run-ins with getting out of the pool
I'm
and
sure
getting
you
in
have.
trouble.
I'm sure you were there. No, she just flashed her tits at us and was like, listen, if you guys don't get out of the pool, I'm going to flash my tits to everybody in the neighborhood, pretty much.
People
And
don't
we're
want
like,
to understand.
what are you talking about? It's
that
on a
was-
raised porch. Everyone could see in the backyard. And
That's
we're like, she's like, listen, get out of the pool. Like, I swear to God, like, get out of the pool.
that was a tactic. of hers.
Okay. And then she was just like,
That was a tactic. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and her tits were like down to her fucking kneecaps.
Yep. People. Listen, man, it was a tactic of hers. It's
worked.
not like Nana was literally in the Hall of Fame, goated of all grandparents of all time. Special move, special tactic, flash the tits.
Yeah.
I don't.
now tell me some white ass fucking crusty person from middle America has that story.
Yeah,
tell me that,
exactly.
the fucking boring ass
Dude,
person.
I tried. I explained the.
That's some seasoning right
I
there.
explained the holiday story once. It was one of one of her last holidays. I remember it was had to be a Christmas Eve, but she was always downstairs, and she came up in the leopard robe, and everybody looked and was like, "Oh my God!" She's like, she finally made it upstairs and just flashed us, and everyone was like going crazy, and then she just went downstairs. That was it.
It's real
It was
crazy
literally-
to think
that was
about
it.
now. Like, if, imagine
so
like
funny.
if we just did that
I
like
know.
nowadays.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no one else could. There was no one.
No,
ever,
no one could get away with
ever,
that.
and still to this day,
What
no one
was
could
the
ever.
speech I gave with my father? Was it Nana's birthday?
You gave
It
a
was
speech.
something's birthday.
It was somebody's birthday.
Yeah, you know, because you were like you would thanking people for some reason.
Yeah, no, it was I was like, I just want to thank, it was Nana's birthday.
She goes, you've been 70 or something.
Yeah, it was like her 70th birthday or something. And I was like, just thanks everyone for coming. My father is older than my grandmother. I appreciate you guys all for being here. I just like slid that in. Everyone was
No,
like,
yeah,
oh, my
but you
God.
said it way better. You
I know.
delivered that like shit.
But I don't remember how I said it. You say it.
You were like, so grateful for everyone coming here. Like, this is such a great day. And one thing that I'm really grateful for is that my father is actually older than my grandmother. And everyone was like, what the fuck is this?
That was at your father's funeral.
No.
No, I don't know what it was at. It was at something, but
nobody could like come to my father's funeral. Nobody from my family.
it was COVID.
It was COVID.
His father died
Okay,
from
right.
My father died in 2020.
died from old
Yeah.
age, and they just mocked it as COVID.
No,
One of
my
those
father
deaths.
died of kidney failure, and they mocked it as COVID.
They mocked it as COVID.
They mocked it
One of
as
those
COVID.
COVID deaths.
Okay.
He had kidney failure for like 15 years, which is like unheard of to be on dialysis that long.
Yeah, he was on it
I
forever.
heard you. I felt like you spoke at something though, and it
It was
wasn't.
Nana's birthday.
Yeah, he just go.
I spoke at my mother's funeral.
I know that was totally different though. That was like a nice one. There wasn't really like anything. That was like a good one. There was something else I thought you spoke at that you made a joke like that.
That was
That's
it.
why.
That was Nana's like 70th birthday.
Okay, so that's maybe what it was then. All right, my brain is fucked.
We know.
No, I'm like concerned. I'm
You
probably
you
gonna
probably
end up,
should be, dude. You
I'm
should
probably
be
gonna end up in assisted living
You're
by
gonna
like
have dementia.
42. I think so.
Probably.
Fuck, bro, that's gonna suck.
Well,
That's gonna suck,
What are you
dick.
going to do?
Like,
Sucks
just gonna
to
like
suck.
fucking shit my pants.
Yeah, but you
I mean, you
won't
already
remember.
can't see colors. You can't remember people's names. You understand every 7 words. So what's the difference? Honestly, you don't even recognize people now. The kid hit you on the back. You're like, I don't even know who this kid is. You probably met him a dozen times.
No, come on, man.
You-
That's
100% you did.
That's crazy.
So you already have it. So like, what's the difference?
Whatever.
You won't even know that you have it.
I feel like I have it. I feel like I could feel
Do
diabetes.
we have any
Feel like I
questions
could
we
feel-
should get to?
Yeah,
What do you
of
think?
course
Is it
we
quite-
do.
Did we go over everything before we get into questions?
Yeah, I mean, this
What's
week
next?
this week was pretty light, despite the earthquake that people thought that they felt, the fucking solar eclipse. I just can't get enough of Meg Thee Stallion, so that was just on.
Masses picks: Scotty Scheffler, John Rahm for winners. Best lefty. I can't pronounce the name. Askiara Bhatia, the Indian dude. I'm pretty sure. Hole in one every single day. Bet that. It's like plus 600, plus 600. Last day is like plus 115. Bet that every single day. And if you want a
So
guarantee,
people usually get hole-in-ones?
yes, bet it on the last day. It's 16. It's definitely going to happen at least once. So bet it on the last day. It's plus 115. You're going to win money no matter what.
Dude, these are good. These are some fucking pretty good questions.
let me check
All right,
mine, too.
you
Is the
ready?
Masters this weekend?
Yes.
This weekend.
All
Yeah.
right, all right, you guys ready? All right. We'll start with this one's for Justin. Justin, can you describe your rock and roll days and who let you get those haircuts?
That's bad.
Who let me get those haircuts? What, when I had long hair?
Describe your rock and roll days and, maybe just kind of, I don't know if you had, you did have maybe some wild hair back in the day.
I had long hair for a stint.
Yeah.
What do you mean describe it? I still make music. I'm still in my
Yeah, but you're
rock
not
and roll days.
touring. I think they're trying to think.
No,
Yeah,
I
you're
mean,
touring
I guess
rock and
that's when
roll.
I was younger. I had a blast. It was some of the best times of my life
So
traveling.
give us probably like a good
We
story.
used
Give us a
to-
bad story.
We used to. Okay, you want a good and a bad story?
Can you beat the story of the kid putting the balls in his mouth?
Does that have anything to do
it's
with
a
rock
different
and roll?
kind. It's a different kind of story. I mean, is there anything more rock and roll than putting your own balls in your mouth?
I'm good with that.
So
I really want to see him do it though. Is that weird? Like, I just
That is weird.
I'll give you bad story. We were, I want to say, in Michigan.
Wow. Okay.
My job was to collect all the the wires for all the microphones and all that shit. Put them in the bag. Make sure they're in the van. Blah 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 blah
That
blah.
makes sense.
Now we're in Michigan. We drive maybe 4 hours. We stop. We're going through all the shit in the back, and they're like, "Oh, where's the wire bag?" And I was like, "Fuck!" Like I forgot the wire bag.
So you had to go back.
We had to go back. Listen, we had to go back 4 hours, backtrack, and like you have to be at certain places at certain times.
Yeah, no kidding.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like now we got to backtrack 4 hours. We just lost 4 hours. Everyone's pissed at me. Everyone's exhausted. We leave at like the show ends at 10, 11 o'clock at night. You hang out. Now you're on the road. So we're driving. Now it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. We had to go back 4 hours, get the bag.
7 a.m. now.
Yeah, we called them too. So it's like, hey, leave this bag like behind a bush or whatever. We're coming to get it. So now we pick the bag up. We drive the 4 hours back. We're like exhausted. We're like, all right, let's pull over. We usually would sleep in like Walmart parking lots. We pull over. I drove. I was like, they're like, you're on driving duty. Everyone's going to fucking sleep because you're a loser. I'm like, all right, cool, fine, whatever. So I drive. We pull over and I shut the car off. Everyone passes out. We wake up in the morning. I go to start the car. I left the lights on. So now the battery's dead.
This kid's like the worst fucking person in the world.
Oh my god!
So now the battery's
I
dead.
can't believe you're alive. I would have stabbed you in the throat. I would have just
They
left you
wanted
in
to
Michigan.
fucking kill me.
I would have just left you in Michigan. That's like it. That's crazy. It's all right. Okay, so that's definitely tough.
That was
That's
that was
tough.
a bad night.
That's a whole lot of L's in
That was a fucking
24 hours.
That was a
Now,
rough night.
How,
More L's than
how are
Lexus.
you feeling? Like as a
Oh,
person, like
yeah, I
as an
felt like
individual.
a piece of shit.
Like, did you feel
I
like
I knew I was a piece of shit.
That's when you just
I
don't
felt
look
like
at anybody.
a piece of shit.
You can't look at anyone in the eye.
It's
You're
like
just
no,
like,
your head's down. It's like they know you. It's not like I was like, yeah, whatever, guys, no big deal. It's like I knew I fucked up.
No,
Yeah.
right. Like you, so like,
I'm like,
you were
damn,
taking
hands
the
up,
shit.
guys,
You weren't
like-
like really fighting back.
Yeah,
at all.
and I heard about it the entire tour. I actually still hear about it to this day. I'll
which is
still
great.
hear about
Which
it.
is great. All right,
Tom-
so a good story.
A good story. I'll say more of a game. This is a game we used to play, and this was always fun. Al knows this game. It's called Sandwich Punch. So the rules of Sandwich Punch.
such a dumb game. It's the dumbest game in the world.
It's a dumb game, but
It's awesome when someone gets sandwich punched. Though.
it is awesome. Like it can be fun, and y'all living off like a per diem of like $10 a day. So it's like, dude, how much food can you get?
You're out for the day.
That's 2 double cheeseburgers and a fry from Burger King.
So it's like you might go to McDonald's, you're getting a couple sandwiches. The rules of the game were when you guys all sit down, if your food is unattended,
Your sandwich.
your sandwich is unattended, nobody can touch it. If you pick it up, take a bite, put it down, you have to cover it with something, whether it be a French fry, a napkin, the wrapper. You have to cover it. If you leave it, if you alter the sandwich at all and you leave it unattended, which has happened to me, and I was so pissed. I got a phone call. It was like my father, my mother, whatever. So I took the bite, I put it down, I come back to them. They waited for me to like turn the corner for me to watch
so you could
it.
see it, yeah.
And there's just 5 guys just obliterating my food, just smashing it to pieces. Fucking pickles flying everywhere, and I'm just like, you're so hungry too. It's like you play a show, you burn a lot of fucking energy. You're only getting like that 1 meal, maybe 2 meals a day if you're lucky.
Yeah.
So it's like that food is gold. Like you're still eating that smushed fucking miserable sandwich.
Yeah, just someone picks up his burger and just like,
Dude, they don't give
that's
a
what
fuck.
I would do. Just pick it up and just fucking punch
They
it.
would murder your sandwich, annihilate it. Like it would just be like nothing.
And now
That's the original chopped Italian sandwich. You know,
Yeah.
those things are running around.
that's a
on
chopped
TikTok.
cheese right there.
Yeah.
Chopped cheese.
So yeah, sandwich punch was always a good one.
And what about the haircuts? Where'd you get the hairstyles inspired by?
He didn't get.
What do you
shit.
mean? I just grew my hair out.
Just grew his hair out.
All right, we just have to go listen. We
I
just
had
got to
long-
cover all the
I
fucking
had
bases
long
of the
hair.
questions.
Yeah, cover
I
the
had long
bases.
hair.
What's next?
Sue me. I actually, if you really want to know the truth, I grew my hair to donate it. I didn't cut my hair for like 2.5 years, almost 3 years.
Did you donate it?
Absolutely.
Oh, all right. I thought you were going to be like, I never ended up donating. That's like, all right.
No, I grew it out to donate it. That's why I grew my hair.
Al, does your wrench curve to the left?
No, I think.
Well, you are a lefty, so you would yank it to the left.
Yeah, it doesn't curve. I don't think it's curved.
Mine curves up.
Maybe up a little. Yeah,
Mine curves
maybe up.
Right now, I have no curve, so I'm blessed.
So you're no, you're not blessed because the G spot is up. That's like if your dick curves up like that,
I don't
that's
want
like a
my
perfect
horn,
dick.
I don't want my horn curving up. I don't really want
The
it.
tip just goes up like that. So when you fucking hits the G spot,
Dude,
bro,
there was this kid in
that's
high
why people
school.
don't
There was
wanna
this kid in
fuck
high
you.
school that had a curved dick, and like we found out about it. And we just called him Candy Cane for probably about like 2 years. Every time
Candy
we walk in,
cane.
we just put the candy canes up.
That's funny.
Does Al have a skid mark in his pants every time he goes in the shower?
First of all, no, I actually never shit my
He
pants
has a
ever.
bidet.
I don't have, and again, I do have a bidet. Okay,
These are things that
The people really
skid
want to know.
mark, you fucking cunt. Who's that? Who said that? Was that the hog?
Yeah,
It better not be
nope.
Hoggy, dude, because I'll fight you in the middle of Starbucks parking lot. I see you at least once a week there. The Hoggy better watch out what he's
I'll
saying.
bet this is the big one, Al. I'll bet $1,000 between Nico and Al of who can lose 30 pounds by July 1st. The winner gets it.
Al would win. He's more dedicated.
I have more dedication, number one. Number two, I've done it a bunch of times. Number three, here's the only thing that I'm going to give Nico right now. Daddy does have 2 vacations coming up. I'm on a 2-week vacation coming up this month, and then I got another vacation at the end of the month of June. So that's the only thing that's going to fuck with me here. 30 pounds, me versus Nico. Justin's right. Nico loses every single
Well,
time.
Al was so dedicated, he just won't eat anything for 30 days. However long. He'll just starve himself.
Oh,
if
I've
he
already
drink
been
water.
in my head being like, as soon as I get back from Florida, I'm going on like a 7-day water fast.
Yeah. You
Just kill
starve
all the
yourself.
cancer in my body. That's what
Nico-
Gary Brecker told me.
Nico, I feel like, doesn't have the dedication to starve himself.
He's got no dedication. 0.
Yeah, that's right now. That's the.
But who's paying the $1,000? Is someone really putting up $1,000? Because
Yeah,
What about
so-
me? Because
yeah,
I jumped
someone-
on the scale and I'm 218 right now. That's a heavy.
yeah,
for
but you
me.
can't. But you can't get down to 188. I mean,
That's,
Yeah, I can.
no, you want to be around 200.
This is
dude.
a reliable $1,000 person. I would take this person's $1,000.
Well, why
Okay,
can't I
so
be
what
in
happens
on
if
this?
so what happens if neither one of us? Well, because now we have to put something on us. So if neither one of us lose 30 pounds,
no
You
one
gotta
gets
suck
it.
this person's
no,
dick.
we have to do something.
You gotta suck his
There
dick.
has to be some punishment.
Yeah, you gotta suck his dick.
It's not just Nico gets 1,000. Like
Suck
what,
his
if
dick.
I don't lose 30 and you don't lose
Well,
30,
let's just be realistic. That's also a lot of weight in that certain amount of time.
You guys both
No,
gotta
it's
give
not.
me 500 each.
30 pounds inside that's a little over 60 days. Yeah.
I could do that.
so I have to get.
May, there's all of May, all of June, and what? The rest of April. So all right. So no, I guess
Another thing too is 30 pounds would put me probably at my lowest I've ever been since maybe like 10th grade. So it's like the body isn't even fucking
30,
used to being
30
that
pounds would literally put me at the weight that I was 4 years ago. 207. 207.6.
Oh, so you're only 237.
I feel way
but
heavier than that.
You're shorter too.
Hashtag
so-
grind with Tommy G. That's all I'm going to say. So that would be my thing. Hashtag grind with Tommy G. I'm standing with you, Tommy. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah. If this isn't a reliable $1,000 person, you get me going, no problem. This person happens to might own a construction company. I don't know. If he does, $1,000, let's go. Let's do it. I'm in.
Let's do it.
So now we have to do a weigh-in this week.
Okay. All right, we gotta do
Like
a
how-
weigh-in.
Lock this person in and lock him to get us. If neither one of us lose 30 pounds, we have to do something for him or something. But I'm not sucking his dick for $1,000.
Also not sucking his dick for $1,000, but I will do a punishment.
How the hell do
And
I get in on
I'm
this?
not-
I'm trying to get $1,000.
You
please.
gotta reach out and see if you can get a
You
stipulation.
guys know I
His
would
fucking
win
hips
so
don't
fast.
even work. I can even walk, dude.
You gotta reach out and get a
it's like,
stipulation.
yeah.
All right, I don't know. I don't know what they want to
Justin's
do.
getting
what they wanna
lidocaine
do.
in his
I would
hips.
win so fast.
Does Al
It's
wipe
not
his
even a
ass
contest.
if he shits before the shower or cleans the caca with his fingers?
Again,
Why?
he has a bidet.
Okay, he has a bidet. Next.
What's up with this
Why
shit,
does
dude?
Al smoke a cigar like a porn star sucking a horn?
Because he likes to suck horns.
He likes to suck. He's a horn sucker.
Listen, I love the bigger, the fatter, the longer the cigar,
The juicier.
the better I like it. Some people don't like those big rings, but Daddy can handle any ring size you want. Wait till you see this 10-inch cigar I'm going to be unveiling on you people. 10 inches, 100 ring. Things like a fucking sub, dude.
Okay. All right. So now we get into a little bit of a different aspect here. Will Wemby, so Victor Wembanyama,
Yep, we know.
be better than LeBron James?
No.
No.
What do you mean by better?
Like overall career? I'm gonna guess.
I think that tall people at that height can't sustain themselves, even though he's like fucking toothpick thin. I don't think he can have as long a career. That's what LeBron's legacy is: his longevity.
Yeah.
Being able to stay on the court and put up all that work. So,
I can't. He's the most annoying person on the planet, but you got to give him that. You
so
got to
if
give him his
Wemby can't
longevity.
get at least 20 years out of him, then
Yeah.
he has no shot in hell.
He can't. It's just a body height thing. LeBron's been in ridiculous shape his entire fucking life.
Yeah.
I've just been waiting on LeBron's demise, and it just hasn't come. So it's kind of aggravating. It's probably what people thought about Tom Brady.
Yeah.
You know, but just like
That's the difference in greatness.
Yeah, I would say
people
say
gassed
that
up
is
over Wembanyama.
He's a unicorn for sure.
What about Bol Bol?
I've never trash.
I don't know. They played each other.
I know Bol doesn't get some.
I'm fucking with you. I
we-
honestly think Wemby's better than
I know,
Bol
but we
Bol,
must see some. We obviously don't know the game enough that like a guy like that barely can get on the court. It's like always like a mystical way that he finds his way. But
some
I don't know.
big time person. I don't know if it was Shaq or Barkley said that Bol Bol and Wemby are the same person, and I was laughing about that. That's why I said it. I don't know.
And
which
then
one
they
it
always
was.
say that there's just always two matchups that he has to go against, and it's Joker and Embiid, and he doesn't want beef with none of them or whatever it is. Al's right, though. If Wemby can get 20 years, I don't know what he can do on San Antonio because that team's fucking piss. So best of luck to him. I mean, but the Cleveland Cavaliers, in all defense, they were pissed when LeBron got there. They were legit dick.
You just
And he
need a
had
few
to leave.
years to build up through the draft. That's all I need.
But he had to leave. He couldn't win in Cleveland.
He had to
until
leave
came
the
back.
first stint. Yep, he had to go get Super. Then he went back. I will give him credit. He went back to Cleveland, won.
Yeah, he
But
went
also
back
then
and
went
had
with
another
help.
Super.
Yeah, he had help. You're right.
Yeah, Draymond,
So we'll
Green,
see.
Draymond Green, like not being able to control himself with the kicks, dude. Him getting ejected in that 2016, it was, I think. That's why they lost.
Yeah, 100%.
Justin,
Yes.
video games declining.
Yes. Everything's declining.
I would say yeah. The only satisfaction I get out of video games now is in sports games.
Which is my
That's
realm.
about it. That's the only satisfaction I
You're
really
NHL? Is that where you're at?
get. Like NHL, Madden,
2K?
2K is kind of downhill now. It's not. It's
Yo,
not that
the
good.
golf. Like, I'm surprised you don't play the golf games.
I play the
I
golf.
play the
game.
golf. I
Dude,
play the golf.
PGA Tour, the Masters, EA made their own
I
game
know.
aside from 2K. You should have your kid should be playing career modes. It's unbelievable.
So they get boring too fast for me, and I don't
Yeah.
know if it's like a me thing. Call of Duty
No.
never gets boring for me. I can play Call of Duty every day.
wow.
Do you
Okay.
have some cheat on your Xbox now? Okay.
No, but
Listen, I did that one time, 2 weeks, and I got banned.
It's a one-time thing, but you're saying I feel
And it
you
was
on
on
that.
my PC.
It's
I
pretty.
have a PlayStation now.
It's pretty diluted. I used to love the games, like you said, like the Lord of the Rings. They don't really make.
They don't make games.
They
like
don't
they
make
used
games.
To.
They don't make games after movies anymore, really, like they used to, because it costs way too much to put the exact.
I do like the new
character
wrestling
voices
game
and all
though. That's cool.
The new wrestling game, it is what it is for me. It looks cleaner, but like the online servers are still dog shit piss.
I'm not a big online guy for games like that. Even the UFC game, like I like the story modes more than anything.
I like to challenge myself. That's why, because I like to say that like I'm good at it. That's the whole thing with the UFC. But then I run into somebody that it's like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Love Mortal Kombat. That's one game I don't like playing online because I play people that I can't even enjoy the game. I'm dead. It's finish him literally before I could even think. So
in like a game like
I would say they're declining, like you said.
GTA is going to be insane.
It just got pushed back a whole nother year.
Yeah, whatever. It's like
it's such a joke.
It's going to be insane.
Yeah.
But when it comes out, it's going to be nuts. And that's it. See, I like games like that because you can play that game for years and still not do everything.
It was all up until like last year I stopped playing GTA, the latest GTA, because it was just I ran through it so much.
Yeah,
there's only so many.
Red Dead, I loved Red Dead.
Red Dead again, unbelievable game, great time
so
to be alive.
So games like that I like. Like some of these other games just get old fast. Like that Harry Potter game gets old fast.
Yeah, there's only so much you can do. There's only so much a ceiling for it. Yeah. I mean, I would say that they're declining in the fact that like everything's kind of like a cookie cutter paste of each other, and there's not, like Marvel's coming out with a game, but it's really a spinoff of another big game, so they can't really get it going. They can't get the actual people's voices in there.
I'm out on video games,
so that sucks. Is Marvel dead? What is there to look forward to? I mean, there's nothing else more to look forward to this year than Deadpool.
Deadpool is going to be awesome, but Deadpool is going to open the universe up, so then we get some other movies.
Yes, we listen,
and we're going to get a new Avengers movie.
Don't be one of those fucking people that are. We're going to actually get 2 Avengers movies, I think, inside of 1 year, which is insane. Don't be one of those people that are like, oh, this product sucks now. Because like, listen, it rocked for like.
Well, they told a giant story for 12 years,
12 to 13 years. Yeah, it was ultimately awesome. There obviously has to be a little bit of a downtime. There has to be a reset. They tried out with the TV shows. Looks like the TV
it's
shows
like the Patriots right now.
They were a hit or a miss. Listen, we don't have that question. We're close. April 25th is way closer than everyone thinks. It's literally 2 weeks away.
It's like next Thursday.
2 Thursdays.
2 Thursdays from now.
2 Thursdays from Thursday. So you're listening to this on Thursdays. 2 Thursdays from Thursday.
What? That would be 3 weeks.
2 Thursdays from this Thursday. By the time you listen
to it, it's like 20 days away, guys.
So not this episode days. You're listening to, but the very next episode, the draft will happen.
Today, 16 days away, guys.
We'll see.
Any other questions?
What sucks is on the way.
Al has his own set of questions. That was it for me.
That's all you got for good.
I had is it this year for the Celtics to win it all? Yeah. I mean, how many?
Well, if they don't win this year, then
me and Al talked about it.
It's not it. It's not it though.
I'm sick of hearing it.
Oh, I'm sick of hearing it too.
This is the year. Fuck off.
Is 18 reasons why.
If they don't win this year, get rid of Brown or something. Bring in some other pieces.
Can't we just gave Brown all the fucking? We gave Brown.
We can't.
We gave
then
Brown
you gotta get rid of Tatum. Then
we gave Brown just as much money as it cost us
to
build that dildo at Gillette.
Guys, this is what you do. You keep the team exactly how it is. You get rid of the coach. That's what you do.
Absolutely.
Clearly, the coach isn't going to work. If they don't win this year, it's a coaching issue.
How is it always?
We don't even know if he knows how to call a timeout.
Because
I don't even know. Maybe he has like carpal tunnel or something. He can't do this.
Missoula literally is more worried about like his fucking pregame runs.
He can't draw up end of game plays. So if those two things,
what movie does he watch before every game?
The Town.
What a loser.
He's kind of a hot.
That makes me hate you.
It's a good movie.
It does not matter. You're a loser. There's no reason to watch that movie to get hyped up before a fucking.
No, he works it 4 times a week just to watch.
Yeah, you're
it's like his relaxed movie.
To like what? Become one with the culture.
Would you rather have your coach watch that or try to fuck girls to Gone Girl? Like which one would you rather have? Because I think I'd rather watch The Town.
At least one.
Like go and get your money, dude. Like so.
At least one's trying to fuck a girl. He makes a good point.
I think Missoula does just fine. Maybe not as good as a
What do you mean Missoula does just fine? Because you just said that you'd fire the coach.
I meant fucking girls.
Oh.
I'm sure he does just fine.
No fucking way. He's ugly as shit.
I don't think it matters. Anyways, we're getting off topic. We're getting off the rails.
He looks like a Ninja Turtle on chemo.
If Missoula can't show that he could coach He looks like a what?
A Ninja Turtle on chemo.
We should give him a different color. We should give him like yellow. We should give him a yellow beanie, you know?
The chemo color? What's
Damn,
it?
we are so
Maybe
terrible.
pink. Is pink for
Why
cancer?
do we not make a This is why we joke about cancer. Sorry.
That's probably why.
My bad. My bad, Missoula, that you're a fucking
He's got to figure out any games.
You're,
That's
a
it.
chemo, you're not a Teenage Mutant Ninja
That's
Turtle.
what you get rid of.
You're a chemo turtle.
You got all the talent there. That's so I would keep everything
Chemo Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Teenage Mutant Chemo Turtle.
Let's make a shirt. It's Joe Missoula dressed up as a Ninja Turtle with yellow.
like sitting in the radiation chair with the IV, like right out there, like
The bandana.
He's got a yellow bandana.
Yeah.
He has all yellow stuff.
He's watching
but
the
then he has
town
like
in
a
front of
yellow
him on
Chemo
TV.
Zula.
He has a yellow Livestrong
Chemo
bracelet.
Zula. What do you think, Chemo Zula?
Chemo Zula. Oh my! All right, we
All
got
right,
next.
yeah, all
Next, that's terrible.
Do you have some questions?
He's got questions for sure.
When is Marco coming out? I mean, we talk a lot about Marco. I don't know if he's gay,
Well,
but it
he
is
just
possible.
announced his celibacy, and then his next announcement is, "I like to suck dick."
I would say, okay, here's where we're at right now. We're at
I'd really
plastic surgery.
Yeah.
So he's doing the plastic surgery. So he clearly cares about how it is. Now he's refusing to have sex with women.
Yep.
This is just by his stories we're going by here. So last week we got the plastic surgery, got a double chin done. Like that's crazy.
That's crazy.
The week before that he got his hair done. So he went here, double chin. Now he's outright refusing to sleep with women.
I will not have sex with anybody.
Absolutely not.
Unless you're a guy.
So the next week it's like maybe he is. Maybe this is how he's.
I think the breaking news is either going to be on Channel 5 that he was a serial killer and he got caught, or he comes to Instagram Live and says, guys, you know what? I'm gay.
He is.
Those are the only two options.
He is extremely obsessed with gay couples. If you notice that.
Yeah.
He like sends me picture of gay couples all the time.
All
So
the
it is.
time.
It's very weird to me. So
It's kinda
maybe
weird.
it is. It's just like he's coming out sooner than later. I would say. Guys, I put up this question thing though, and I said this might be the last podcast ever, and you guys took that seriously. I got a lot of why are you guys quitting? What's going on here? Well, it is a little tiresome to be next to these two a lot, but we're
Try
not
being
quitting.
next to you. It's probably why I have fucking GERD.
Fatsika said, "Why'd you guys delay the inevitable?" Fatsika, you're fitting to catch yourself in another dress. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
I feel like he's overdue for an appearance.
He's
overdue for
he brought
something.
no smoke last time. The first time he came,
he is not coming on this show. Like he's not.
he has no pop.
There's nothing, bro. Like he's below Skylar on making another appearance. He's dead boring.
He lost his oomph.
He did.
Did it to himself, dude. Did it to himself. He wants to critique the show, but yet he sucks. His presence sucks. It sucks. He sucks farts. His presence sucks here too. So piss off, buddy.
Now we got some questions in it, but they're very personal that I don't even know if like people would want to hear this. But anyways, remember Richie and Eddie, the two that came on the podcast, the two guys from Revere?
Yeah.
They want to know who's going to win in a fight between them two.
Between Richie and Eddie?
Yeah,
Eddie would win.
1,000%.
Eddie
It's
has
not
like-
even a question.
Eddie has retard strength.
Eddie is retired, right? Local 22, throwing up scaffoldings
Yeah.
all day.
And
Rich
I
Rich
love-
fucking gets hurt like stepping out of bed.
I love Rich, but he's got too many injuries right now.
He's got too many injuries.
He's got
He
too
has
many
no
injuries.
arms. His arms are falling off. Got
arms are
bicep
falling
I don't know if
shit.
this
Yeah,
was
it's
Richie
like-
like 5 years ago. I heard Richie used to just be like a complete madman. So,
I think that even
but
Richie would say Eddie.
I've never heard.
Let me-
You know,
I'll tell
Eddie. It's the funny thing is because like Eddie's like a. You talk to Eddie right now. He's like a big bear.
I'm gonna call Rich right now, and I can guarantee I'm just gonna call what he's gonna say. He's gonna be like, "Dude, I don't fight my friends." That's what he's gonna say.
And
Yeah.
then I'll call
No shit.
Eddie. Just like if you had to.
To the death, like Coliseum. You didn't know each other.
Alfred,
What's up?
what's going on?
I'm on the podcast. I got a question for you. It came in on the fucking podcast question. Who do you think would win in a fight? You or Eddie?
Eddie.
Okay. You think it's because you're injured all the time, or you just think he's just got retard strength?
Eddie's got retard strength.
Okay. That's what I said.
I don't know. He's got a little something going on with him now, so I might have the advantage now.
Yeah, you're
that's
talking
true.
the cancer because he got cancer.
Hey, I didn't say it. You said it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, his blood's weak. You're right. He got weak blood now.
That's true.
Yeah, thin, very thin.
Thin.
All right, I'll call you back.
Should we call Eddie?
Yeah, I can see what Eddie says. Very thin.
He might be at work, but we'll try it. I almost called his mother.
Go for Mahoney.
Hey, Ed, you're on the podcast right now. We had a question posed to us that was involving you, so we're gonna get the answer straight from the horse's mouth.
What's up?
In a hypothetical, who would win in a fight, you or Richie?
I can't go down that route. You never know. You know, someone could slip. Someone, you know what I mean? You just don't know what could happen, bud.
Come on.
I can't answer that one.
We just got an answer from him.
What did he say?
Well,
You have to listen to find out.
We're gonna have to listen to find out.
He did answer it, though,
You
Ed.
might want to change your answer. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, if he's talking shit, I'll get my rock bottom right now.
All right, that's all we needed to know, Ed. How's your day going?
It's going a lot better now.
Why? Because you're on the podcast? Your second
I'm on the
appearance?
podcast. I finally got the call back, huh?
Anytime you want to come on, Ed.
Oh, shit.
We got to get you back on.
Richie can answer that one.
He did.
He did. You got to tune in, though. You got to hit. We'll clip it and ship it to you.
Clip it and ship it.
I'll tune in on Thursday.
That's
All
right,
right.
baby.
All right, good man. Have a good one.
All right. You guys are the best. Swipe up. Subscribe. All right.
All right, bye-bye.
I love that.
Kid's gone.
I love
That's
it.
the
All
best.
right, nice. I love that. We got straight engagement right from the sources.
All right.
So
You heard it
clearly,
here.
again, it's Eddie being the humble giant. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
Eddie knows. Eddie clearly.
Eddie knows the deal.
This is obviously your guys' friends and everything. I know. I've only known Eddie for a little bit now through obviously
So
you
if
guys.
Eddie slapped you in the back,
If Eddie slapped
Eddie
me,
would fucking rock you, dude.
if Eddie slapped me in the back,
yeah.
what about that? Yeah, if Eddie slapped me in the back, I'd hug him. I know I love Eddie, so I'm good. Hey, listen, Eddie loves me. I'm glad to know that Eddie is a complete unstable psychopath. That's pretty dope.
He's the one that he's like a gentle giant, I would say.
He is a
Just
gentle
yeah,
giant.
he's a big bear.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he's like all about smiles and everything.
He's like the type of person that's very hard to piss off.
Well,
and
I
then
never
if you
get-
piss him off, then it's not too good for you.
I've never gotten that just from him, like that vibe that like he really has like the mean bones, I guess. So like that
He
edginess.
doesn't. That's why I said it's very difficult to piss him off.
Well, those are the ones that you usually got to watch out for. So that's good though.
The Edster, the Ed man. Can Merck hit a fastball? No, we can't hit a fastball.
No.
People don't even know Merck.
The only thing
Why
Merck can-
hasn't he ever been on the podcast? Because he's got the personality of a dead moth.
The only thing Merk can
That's
ever
why.
hit is the drive-through at fucking Burger King
Yeah,
to
he
get a
gets a
chicken
Burger
parm
King
sandwich,
chicken parms, dude.
Fuck out of here.
Fucking loser.
That's it.
Yeah, nothing really that good from there.
So yeah, those are the questions. Awesome. We have anything else we want to touch on?
Oh, well, what's he doing now? This is like, you got to keep up with Mark Lewis is cool. He's getting a Toradol shot now in his fucking face.
Why?
I don't know. This kid's fucking.
His
'cause
face.
his jaw
Isn't that
hurts?
like
Because
a-
his jaw hurts, dude. It's probably from sucking all that dick. Got that TMJ going on.
So here's my question: what happens if he doesn't like how it looks?
Tough luck, bitch.
They can't put it back.
I
come with
would
a fat
say.
I can't. I don't know. I got nothing.
I think he's just going to go back in. This is what they do.
Yeah,
He's just going to go back in.
that's it.
It's not. It's too double chinny. Now it's going to be what's a
Well,
half
it's
double
like,
chin.
but your face isn't symmetrical like it was. You're not used to seeing it. Now it's going to point something else out to him. This is what always happens to these people, and he's going to end up looking like the fucking tiger lady when he's all done.
Yeah, Michael Jackson. He's going to do something to his nose. I know it. I know he's going to do something different.
Yeah,
It's a shame too, because there's literally nothing wrong
I
with
think
the
we
kid.
should stop
Nothing
making fun.
There's nothing wrong with the kid. It's
Well, there's plenty wrong with him, just not his features.
But not his features. Like,
I think we need to stop making fun of his ears, saying that they're too big. Be like, dude, I don't know. Ever since you got that, I feel like your ears are too big. Just like every time we see him.
I'll give him credit. The hair transplant, everybody does that though. Those are things that people get done. That's a procedure.
I won't knock you for that.
No, not at all. And especially it came out good. It doesn't look stupid.
I won't knock you for
Yeah,
that.
that's fine. That's fine. But like to take out your double chin, like guys glorify themselves on like the fucking double
How
chin.
about you try like
don't
the
know.
jaw trainer first?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
I don't
chew
really
on the
try
jaw
to-
trainer.
Chew on the jaw trainer.
Why don't you
for like
fucking
3
reach out
months
to
first.
why don't you reach out to a local brand and get a deal for a jaw?
Why
for
don't
a
you do
jaw
the
trainer?
exercise that has like the helmet on and you lift the weights with your fucking? Why don't you do that?
Or
for
get a
fucking couple
dildo
months?
and strap it to the wall in your shower.
Just
so every
start
time you're in the
sucking
shower,
dick,
just
dude.
suck dick.
That'll get.
Or
just see.
maybe
do
chew
you know
on
what they
some
say
gum.
to get rid of your double chin in a picture? I guarantee Marco does this all the time. I wish I
Stand
could.
on your tippy toes.
No, I wish.
That's what I was
I,
just gonna say. You fucking took that from me. I was gonna be like, "What are you standing on your tippy toes?" And that just kind of the gravity pulls out your chin.
they tell you to put your tongue
On
on
your
the roof of your mouth.
mouth.
I can guarantee that he's done that. Like if we ever had a video camera in his
I didn't
mouth.
even know that's a thing.
Yeah, apparently.
But who cares?
That's.
Dude, I don't.
Can you text that person about the $1,000 so we can really set that in? That's all I can think about.
He's definitely.
Let
in
me
on
ask you
it.
this question. We did have one more question that I forgot to bring up, and
Okay.
I don't want to listen to this person's inboxes if we don't bring
Wait,
it
should
up.
I call?
How can we
Should
not bring up my
I
questions?
call him to get a clarification?
Yes, call him to get a clarification.
Let's see.
Do you want to ask the question first? Or?
Okay, so if you have a pet, what's the number that you'll say, listen, I'm not going to pay that money, put it down. But
It's
this
in
thing,
the thousands.
what's the number?
I don't know.
So if you don't pay the money, your
I'd
dog's
say
dead.
anything under 3,000.
Timeout. What is it?
Probably 3,000.
How much would I pay to put my?
No. Hey, we bring you to the vet. Listen, it's going to cost $5,600,
You putting the dog down?
or we got to put the dog down.
Oh, you're getting $5,600 if it's my dog.
Where you
It's your
getting
dog.
$5,600
So where's the number?
from?
Where's the number it stops at?
Where's the number it stops at?
You don't have
Like
$5,600.
Like 100,000.
That's just, it's unrealistic, Nico. It's like you don't have $100,000.
I'll just take my dog back.
But he's like,
No. I'm saying it's not ransom. I think he thinks it's ransom.
Yeah.
I just take my dog.
I just
It's-
like, I
you
want
got-
to
you
kill
got the vet.
myself right now.
You're gonna the dog's
The
gonna
dogs
die
die.
if you don't pay. It has to get this procedure done. What's the number that you're like? Sorry, we're gonna just put it down. Like I'm not gonna pay the $8,000. I'll tell you right now, I paid like almost $10,000 to have one of my dogs back fixed. Had its spine fucking fused.
Wow, that's a good amount of change.
it was like
I'd
8,500.
probably say like 20. Then bring maybe 50.
I thought at
You don't have
8,500,
that-
I had a conversation.
You have to ask the question with
But no one's gonna
money
not
now.
But no one's never not gonna. If I agree to something, it's not like all right, you'll fork it all up right now on
you
the table.
apparently don't know how vets work.
It's definitely not like that.
No, first of all, you 100% can do a payment plan.
Yeah,
Most likely.
so-
Most
Yeah,
likely you can do a
okay.
payment plan.
And then you're gonna
they're never gonna expect somebody to-
1,000% default on it, and then it's gonna fuck your credit up.
Oh, well, he don't care about that. He got
Okay.
the dog.
I have my dog, and the IRS
But they have
already
to-
wants.
they'll
The IRS is already
They're
coming
gonna
for this.
repossess the dog.
All right. I think it matters how long left the dog has too. Do you know what
Yeah,
I'm
of
saying?
course. Where are we at in
If
his
it's
life?
Danny, like right now, she's 3 years old.
So she's dead in the ditch.
So yours is 3,000. I think that's low. I think that's low. I think you don't actually love your dog.
No,
No,
I
you
love
don't
my
love- you
dog.
don't
I
love
have
the
a
dog.
fucking kid and a family.
I get it. We
it's
all have
like
kids
how
that-
much money do I have?
Let's
to
say,
fucking,
okay, so you're saying out of pocket 3,000. It's like you can't really do more. You're saying pretty much.
It's like me personally, I can't do more. So it's like that's
Let's
my
say money
threshold.
wasn't an option.
Then I would pay. There is no limit. It would be 10 million.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's if money's not an option. I'm saying you have to put yourself in the shoes that you're in now.
Let's say you could go on a
financially.
financial payment plan. What would you pay a month?
300.
What about you, Jay Fine? Do you have an attachment to animals like that? I feel like he doesn't.
I do. Like I get.
So do I, but you
That's
got to be
something that could,
realistic into what you can actually afford, and you don't have a fucking kid that you have to feed. So it's a much different circumstance for me.
Yeah, I think it's part of it, right? Like,
Of course it is.
You got kids. Like, how old is the pet? Like, you know what I mean?
There's
like,
a lot of variables.
How much
is the
disposable
dog a
money you
cunt?
got? Yeah.
Because dogs can be cunts too.
Yeah, so that's a check on you. That's why
That's
you won't
on.
go over
But that's
3.
on. That's on you. If the dog's a con.
My dog's not a cunt. My dog's the best dog on the planet. I love my dog.
So let's kill him. I'll take the dog and pay the 3,000 and just pet the dog all day. Won't
You
give
don't
him
even
back
like
to
my
you.
dog.
All right. Let me see
Just-
if we
but
can
just
get.
to
Let's
piss
see if
you
we
off?
can get. Let's see if we can get this deal legitimized. Let's see. Yo, Rob, we're going live on the. You're live on the pod right now. We just need a confirmation. we just need a confirmation from you. We happen to read your proposal on this weight loss. So me and Al shook hands. Is that legit?
That it's legit.
Okay, now
This fucking kid.
Now raw. Now
We can't get a sweatshirt, and I'm believing this $1,000.
Al said if we don't.
It's only go up for double XL. That's why.
That's true. Okay.
So you lose the 30, you might
Hey,
slim into
I'll
it.
cut the sides, Rob. How's that sound?
Why don't you ask him why I have no opportunity to get
Because no one
$1,000?
cares. Your hips don't lie.
Let me explain the rules. Here's the deal.
Oh, all right.
It's his money.
So you guys both have to July 1st. All right, hold on. Let me get some more information. How much do you weigh right now, Nico?
I weigh somewhere near 240. Let's just be realistic.
Okay, and Al?
260.
Okay, so Al has the advantage of losing weight easier. So
Let's go
I don't know how you
percentage.
wanna-
Let's go percentage.
Ooh. Okay.
How do you like that?
That means you guys are both gonna have to get DEXA scans before starting this diet.
Oh, what the fuck? A Vexus scan? No, body weight, like percentage of our actual weight. So, like, I'll do the math. Maybe Nico has to lose 28 and I have to lose 32. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. So
Vexus scans.
What's a good? So 20% of 200 is 40 pounds. What is that?
Okay, so you're thinking 15%. What's he? 240? Let's go at 30 for Nico, and then I'll go. I'll do the more.
Okay. What are you doing?
Okay, 240. I'm trying to do his math here. 240. What did I say?
I'm
we wanna
trying to
do?
figure out what's the. Is there?
40%?
There's got to be a punishment if we don't reach
12%,
this.
260. I got to lose 32 and a half.
And
Okay. Nico has to lose 30
Yeah.
by July 1st.
by July 1st, and if we don't do this, you got to figure out something. It can't be sucking your dick, obviously, because that was Justin.
They're gonna give me 500 each.
No, we're not doing that.
We're not doing that.
Why can't I get in on any money?
Because if you weren't getting hip injections, dude, and you
Stop
got
with the
GERD,
hip injections.
How much Justin weigh?
I'm 218.
Does he look slim or does he look chunky? Right
No,
now?
I look chunky.
Yeah, he's got a pear body right now. I call him a pear. A pear with like.
You want to add Justin under it to get under 200 pounds? You think he can do it?
I'll do that in 3 weeks.
No, we're not adding Justin. It's not even fun for
Because
Justin.
I'm a superior weight loss athlete.
Rob, he looks like Mr. Potato Head. Like, you know how like his feet are sideways? That's what he looks like right now.
I'm a superior weight loss athlete. That's what it is. They're afraid. They're afraid of the goat.
Yeah, we're afraid of the goat. Is what we're afraid.
We gotta figure out a punishment. So if we don't fulfill,
Just figure out the punishment. It's a 2-horse race.
we got to figure out the punishment, Rob.
All right, but listen. If neither of you, we gotta find the details to make sure everyone's in a fair race. Okay, we gotta do all the math out and make it fine details. But if neither of you do it, no one gets the pot.
Exactly. So I'm thinking if we don't get to that level, we have to do something for you. So what do you want to see us done? You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, we're not going to suck your dick. I mean, Nico probably would or has. Maybe we have to go put windows in for a day, you know? Maybe we have to run your social media for a week.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to give us a punishment for not getting to the weight.
Or maybe run a lemonade stand in a dress and Lynn.
I like that.
That's fine.
Okay.
Hey, do you ever see Die Hard 3?
Yes.
Did you know when that they have Bruce Willis put the sign on there that
Can't do
he
that.
hates the N-words? Me and Nico will do that and sell it. How about that? That's a pen down. That's a punishment.
Oh my god, I literally get shot in broad daylight.
Do you hear how afraid they are to have me in this competition?
Oh my god, here we
he
go.
always got to make it about himself. Do you notice that?
All right, so
Justin, all right, put Justin in there then, because he's way too confident. So I want Justin below 190 then, if he's that confident. He said he can lose 18 pounds.
No, he has to lose 35. He has to lose 30. Let him still lose 30. Let him get down to 188.
Okay, all right, yeah, that's fine.
So let's do this. So Rob, so say we all hit our benchmarks. Nico loses 30, which we know is never going to happen. We all hit our benchmarks. Then it has to go by percentage. Who lost more, right?
Yes.
Or
agreed.
you split the pot 3 ways.
Unless you want to split the pot.
Okay. Maybe I'll get amputated. Maybe I'll amputate a leg. What do you think about that, Rob? That's dedication.
I think you can do that.
Okay.
I think that's in the rules.
Okay.
By July 1st, I got to lose 30 pounds? Send it. They're afraid. That's what it is. I'll stop making myself throw up every after
This
I
is
eat.
fucking terrible.
They're afraid.
Justin's gonna become anemic again. God damn it.
Bulimic.
Bulimic. Anemic.
Anemic is
Same
not
thing.
the same thing.
Same thing.
No,
Anorexic.
it's not even remotely the same thing.
All right, Bob. We'll let you go. Thank you for tuning in.
All right, and really want to see Al in peak performance. So if he loses more, I'll think of something else that I can do for Al to boost.
I mean, can I be honest, Rob? Honestly, like, don't you think it's more embarrassing for Nico that I'm even that close in weight to him? Like, that's a little embarrassing. Like, we're so close. Like, I'm like 20 pounds off Nico. It's embarrassing for Nico. He's 5'4". He's 5'4" on a good day. I'm 6 feet.
Nico knows it. Nico knows that he needs to lose weight. That's the thing. Nico does know.
He does know it, and he definitely needs the money the most, probably on the podcast.
Yeah, probably.
100%.
I gotta answer the government eventually.
Yeah, the government's coming.
Hey, and by the way, we gotta do monthly check-ins to see progress.
Yeah.
So you want to see monthly weigh-ins?
Yeah, monthly weigh-ins.
Okay.
You basically have 3 months.
Every first
a little
Tuesday,
less than 3
every
months.
first Tuesday of the month on the pod.
Okay.
All right.
Deal.
All right. Sounds good. All right.
All right. Have a good day, Bob.
You too, bye.
Peace.
All right. Did we have anything else before we wanted to wrap this bitch
Wow,
up?
that was quick, Justin.
You guys do realize you two are fucked.
Y'all going on vacation? 2 vacations, dude.
So we're getting $1,000. We already got Rob in on the two vacations. Would you agree? I mean the $1,000.
Yeah.
We got the gift. So that's the main prize.
Yeah.
Now we have to do something between us. So like if I get to my goal or I win, what are you two gonna do? That's what we need to do. Same thing.
What do you mean? We're going to be doing the dress
think-
thing?
No, because
Lemonade.
because that's only if all of us don't
For
get to.
you, for me, I'll caddy for you for a whole 18.
You basically caddy for me anyways. You're in the woods so much.
All right. Well, that was just my.
Actually, that's not a bad
have to-
idea.
you have to
And
work
I
for
cloche my clubs.
Yeah.
You have to work
Okay.
for me a whole
And
weekend, but
full-
I still get paid. A whole weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Let's see, like that's like way more mounted than me.
No, it's not.
So like,
I'm thinking one thing, and it has to be like content. Like it has to like that would be content. Justin's thinking like
I dress up as a
Al's
caddy.
gonna go to work for me. Like
I
that's
gotta
what he's thinking.
dress
Yeah,
up.
that's
No.
good.
I got to dress up in the whole white suit, and then on the back will be like Al's bitch.
I would do the opposite, like let Justin work for me, but he couldn't handle being in my shoes.
Yeah, you're
for
right.
a day. So that's number one. Number two is let's do some content. Like maybe you have to do 5 minutes of stand up. Maybe you have to do 10 minutes of stand up. Maybe you have to do a couple open mics. I don't know.
You want it in, you're in.
Yeah, and I'm going to crush you guys. You don't stand a chance.
But
Like,
what do you think?
stand no
Let me
chance.
ask you a question. What's the lowest you've been?
165?
You think you're going to get down to 165?
No. 180.
You think you're going to get to 180?
Maybe 185.
218 minus 185. That didn't work. Minus 185. So you think you can... I'm hitting divide, dude. I'm like so retarded. 218 minus 185. He thinks he's going to lose 33 pounds.
I can lose an easy 30 in 4 months.
So he's going to lose 15%. So if he loses 15% of his body weight, that means Nico has to lose 36 pounds. Should get down to 204. That's not out of the realm of possibility. 260 times 0.15. I'd have to lose. So I'd have to get down to like 220. Okay, those aren't crazy numbers. That
No,
means
they're not.
best shape of your life, though.
But
all
we
around.
got what we're gonna have to do is we all
I
have
was
to
like
get
155 pounds here.
Yeah, but you look like you were doing drugs or something. Like,
bro,
were you on
if you don't
something?
think-
No,
if you
I was
don't-
dead sick with GERD.
if you don't think
Oh, hold on a second. I totally forgot about this. He can't be in this competition.
Why?
He's
Because
going
I have
through
to
it.
eat clean?
No, he's going through a GERD episode right now. He's going to get back to it. He can't even eat right now.
Yeah, I can. I have to
He's-
eat clean.
No, he's legitimately in a GERD episode. He's going to try to get surgery and shit.
I
don't
can't
think he can
eat
be in it.
greasy food and I can't eat fried
Justin's-
food. I can't
Justin's-
eat cheesy food.
No,
like
no,
I have to eat clean.
He's gonna,
Why
no,
does that
he's
have
gonna
to
go down right away. It's
Yeah,
not
look
even.
at him already.
No,
Too bad. You can't call him that.
Justin should have to get down to like lose 40 pounds.
That's impossible for me to lose 40 pounds in 3
But
months.
it's easy for you to lose
He's
30.
going to get surgery for his GERD and shit. He can't even eat. He
That
can't
would
drink
it would
booze.
take me a year to be able to get that surgery. I have no clue what the fuck you're talking about.
This is
And
what
that's
I'm
just
saying,
so I
though.
don't get acid
He's got
reflux. It has
GERD. He's not
nothing
even
to
eating.
do
I don't know.
with anything.
Rob, Listen, me and Nico definitely. We're gonna figure out this week. We're gonna settle it down to see if Justin's even
see
involved.
how they'll do anything to have me not involved in this. Oh, he has GERD. I have
Guys,
to eat
I'll
clean.
fucking do heroin to win this fucking concert. You think I'm gonna fucking care about you
I
two?
have to eat clean, so in my normal diet, so that means I'll win.
I'll tell you what I do need to
You're
do.
a
I need
loser.
to get a
Eat clean too. Don't be a loser.
I need to get a pair of running shoes. That's like for sure. I'm gonna have to run.
I'll do it without having to exercise.
So you're not gonna exercise.
I won't have to.
I'm gonna have to.
I don't think exercise means as much as the other thing. I agree.
I'm gonna have to eat right, and I'm gonna have to work out.
Like cardio with no sugar, the fat will just melt off.
I have to do no sugar and no bread, which is like I don't know. I probably become suicidal, but like to win this is like I'll do it.
When are we weighing in? Let's pick a weigh-in date.
We're gonna have to do it by. We have to do it by Friday.
I think that everyone needs to send a picture of the group chat of us standing on.
I really wish we could weigh in. This is smart for you guys. I really wish we could weigh in after my vacation, because then I'd be so I'm gonna have to go and then go back down. So
yeah, you're already fucked.
I'm fucked.
I'm gonna have to do like protein. Like it's gonna have to be protein shakes and like water.
Mentally, I'm stronger than both these two people.
I've been 350, 60 pounds
Mentally,
before.
I'm stronger than these two people. I am gonna work them. I am going to play mind tricks this entire time. They're not going to know what's going to be happening. They're going to be getting these deliveries. You don't think Nico's going to be getting crumble cookies sent to his house? That's the type of guy I am.
We can't, like, Jay Fine's right, dude. Like, I had a guy at the bar one time at the Rising Eagle, and he was telling me about how he, like, lost weight. He's like, you know what I did? It's like, I didn't do anything crazy. No crazy, like, P90X or nothing. He's like, I literally took down, like, bread and I took it out. He's like, and I absolutely took out sugar.
Al
and
can't stay away from soda.
Like, after 12 days.
I don't need to stay away from soda.
He's like, after 12 days, I lost 6.5 pounds or something stupid. He's like, yo, if your body, the way that your body works, it just, I guess that's the huge thing. It's cheese, bread, and sugar.
I'm going to tell you one thing, you guys are fucked. All right, listen, keep up for it. We're getting out of here. We already went too long.
Peace, thank you.
Justin's going to lose. He's a loser.
Shout out to Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare. That's my champion, bro.
And Justin looks nothing like Seth Rollins. I forgot to get that out. He looks absolutely nothing like Seth Rollins. I asked people
Justin couldn't look.
My wife was like, "What are they? What is he talking
Justin
about?"
Justin couldn't skinny and I had long hair.
Justin couldn't look any less like Seth Rollins.
No, not at all.
Seth Rollins. CM Punk.
Nico looks more like Bobby Lashley than Justin looks like Seth Rollins.
Nico wishes he looked like Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley looks the exact same.
I am gonna fucking smoke you two so bad, dude. Smoke you like Marco's ready to smoke some hog. All right, keep it clean. Thanks for nothing.